No.
They're
Well,
trash.
it's
I
good
didn't know
to
they're
know.
trash. I dig them. But all right. But then he's very more extreme than I am with metal.
Dude, I listen to any type of metal, and I mean, I've found some. I go on and personally find. I go into the depths of YouTube.
All right. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Monstar, can you send me "War" by Burzum?
I don't have it. Like I said, they only have one good song, and that's not the one.
No,
Their
but
one good song is Dunkelheit, which I made a beat out of.
all right. So I'll just use "Lost Wisdom" because I was gonna like play Mark in his scream.
Ronnie, do you listen to the last podcast on the left?
Lost Wisdom because I was gonna like
What? Say that again?
last
Listen to the
podcast.
last podcast on the left.
Hold on. Chris, you were talking over him. Say that one more time.
Do you listen to the last podcast on the left?
Yes, I've heard of it. Yes, I haven't listened to it recently, but I've heard of it.
Okay, listen to the show about Norwegian black metal.
Oh God.
That shit is so good. They nail it.
So what are we doing? What's the review today? Because
Microwave Massacre.
Microwave Massacre. I keep wanting to call it Meatball Massacre for some reason. I don't know why. I keep saying Meatball. I was like, oh, not Meatball. What the heck? Meatball Machine? That's a Japanese movie. Meatball Machine.
Because I have War, the cover of War by Nagaroth, but it's not funny.
Oh, wow. If you're going to play Nargaroth, there's Nargaroth is a whole other can of worms because he just writes songs about shit that happened in black metal.
Yeah.
He has a song about it's called "The Day Burzum Killed Mayhem," and he has a song called "Black Metal is Fucking Krieg," and that's the only lyrics in the song. Black metal is fucking Krieg.
Jesus.
It's a meme.
I
That song is a meme.
I literally am just calling it Meatwad, Frylock, and Master Shake Massacre.
Awesome. Thank you.
Meatwad, Frylock, and Master Shake Massacre? What the?
You've never seen Aqua Teen?
I have seen
Aqua Teen. He just doesn't remember it because it's been gone so long. It's been like over a year since the very last season happened.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
Yeah, maybe 2.
Something like that. It's been a while. They really ended, which I can't believe.
It's been a while.
A while since I had to stand up in the fetal position.
It's been a while since JP seen his goddamn feet, and it's been a while.
Wow, since Fred Durst called me and cursed me out on the phone. It's been a while.
Okay, so there's actually
but it happened to me too.
So,
Big Dumb Face came out on Halloween. I gotta talk about it.
Bizkit actually made a top 50 when it comes to covers for Behind Blue Eyes.
What?
All right, there's only one Limp Bizkit cover that's worth anything, and that's Faith.
Yeah.
Because there's actual Limp Bizkit still something.
Yeah. well, let's not go that far.
I mean,
it's funny that Wes Borland said that nobody wants to hear a new Limp Bizkit album.
Yep. Wes was always the cool one. Always. And that Big Dumb Face record's pretty good.
Oh, dude.
Okay. Ronnie.
Yes.
This is the sound of a man, how can I put it? Stepping on barbed wire and thumbtacks and Legos. All right?
This is wow.
I want you to listen to this. Watch that YouTube video of him practicing karate.
This song is about the churches and all the things taking away the Viking way of life, the Norwegian way.
Dude, it sounds like the theme song to the Birds.
Birdemic.
No, you know what it sounds like? No, that's Raven's new theme song.
Wow.
Okay, let's save these
Taking
for
it back. You're taking it back, bro. You're taking it back. Oh, is that the shit bomb song then? Is that the shit bomb song then?
Yeah, oh, that's the shit bomb song. You best believe that.
All right. Like I told you, Dunkel Height's the only good song, and I made a rap beat out of it just to spite him. So
I mean,
Oh.
I made a rap beat out of it. I wrote a rap about killing redheaded girls over it, and I haven't recorded it yet. But I made a rap. But I made a rap beat out of a Burzum song, basically out of spite. I was gonna have a bunch of people like cipher over it, but I haven't sent it to everyone yet.
Wow.
So
You already beat me to it, Chris.
what?
I sent you the link for the post.
Hold on.
what? The video about the video of Varg practicing karate?
No.
To the Guile theme? There's a video of Varg practicing karate to the Guile theme.
Varg.
Varg has a vlog basically, and one of the videos, I guess, apparently he was just practicing karate, and it's the funniest shit ever. Someone said it to the Guile theme, and that I want to see it set to the following: Kumite. Gotta set that to Kumite. Banana wave. You gotta set that to banana wave. From fucking Only the Strong, set it to that.
You gotta set that to never surrender.
Yes, exactly.
Never surrender.
And ooh, Against the Ninja. That's Against the Ninja.
Taekwondo is our way of life.
Just start it now. Just start it now.
Fuji got it,
Just start it now.
Come me, help me, got that.
Day 12 anyway. Just start the thing.
God fucking damn it.
Just start the key.
I'm
Just start the key.
sailing away.
Oh, I got another one too. I got another awful YouTube thingy.
Oh God.
No, this
What
is
is it? What is it? Headstrong by
no God no. Fuck that.
Trap.
We don't play that shit.
Dinner.
Well, I mean,
They're bad. It's bad for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking like Hoogie Boogie Land and shit like that.
Dark Complex.
Oh God. Oh.
Dark spelled with an
There's
E.
a song called "Friends Don't Let Friends Listen to Rap Metal."
No shit.
Let me hear this.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta find it. Dude, the guy sounds like he's basically like out of breath when he's screaming.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh my God! What the fuck is this shit? Oh, I had to stop it.
what?
Okay, that's badass. There's Alien versus Predator rap metal mix.
Hey, Corey.
Wait, to that British guy that made the rap. Oh no, wait, that's not it.
What about?
Remember that British guy made the rap about that basically tells the story of Predator?
Yeah.
Is it that?
I think but it's against aliens. It's the AVP rap.
Oh,
It's by Team Headkick.
okay. Does the beat come from the Capcom game? By any chance?
No, it's a guitar riff.
Oh, okay, good. I've been working on 2 beats from that game.
Alright.
You could really make some good trap beats from that game. I don't understand how that works, but yeah. Actually, one of them's already out.
I'm gonna put it in the link just so I'm gonna put a link in the chat, so not chat in the Skype, so you can.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Black Satans.
Ah, yes, the Black Satans.
But the Black Satans are hilarious, dude. Fadares.
The Mortals.
These aliens, they
Ever
got
heard
acid for blood
Fadares?
and a dagger for a tongue.
No, I don't think so.
They stole shit from a machinima though.
Really?
All right, it's in the Skype.
All right, let's see this.
Like, Fadares. Ridiculous.
Oh, it's from the game. Okay.
I just was like random. Let me type in rap metal and see what shows up.
Ooh. What shows up is shit. That's what shows up.
Oh,
Here's another thing you guys
Yeah,
might
that
not
was
tell
pretty
about
crummy,
me. I was in a
but-
cool rap metal band.
Of course, it's gonna be crummy.
Yeah, and I know I don't.
Oh god. Oh, this may be the shit bomb song if I can get it.
it seems like Team Headkick is done through machinima, and it's so this is bad.
Yeah.
Like
it's
some of their stuff is bad. They have an Assassin's Creed 2 one called "They'll Make You Bleed."
Yeah, it's really not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're about to hear the worst video. Worst. This is like the coup de shit.
Oh, the coup de shit.
This is the coup de crap of black metal.
Oh God. Oh, by the way, I did start it, so it doesn't really matter. Whenever you're ready to go, we'll go.
All right.
All right, hold.
Wait a minute. There's a turn down for what metal version?
Yeah, that happened.
It's on Punk Goes Pop. It's
Yeah.
a burning body. It's not that bad.
Is the Funk Goes
Turn
Pop
off-
number? What number are they on now? What number is it?
I don't know, like Punk Goes Pop 8 or some shit. I have no fucking.
Funk Goes Pop 5 5 5 4 6 8 8. You know, every Flash in the Van garbage metal
Okay,
or
that-
crapcore band appears on those things.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually badass. The turn down for what metal version is actually badass.
Yeah, because Turn Down for What, the song sucks. So what the fuck, anything not that is gonna be good.
There's some songs you really can't fix just by doing that.
All right, here we go.
I mean, Vanilla Ice did save his own music by singing it in a metal version.
Not
okay.
really.
Yo,
Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah.
Yo.
Although he should have done Ninja Rap. He should have done Ninja Rap.
And the truth shall set you free.
What is this person doing? What? That's the guy from Life Lover, isn't it? That's the guy from Life Lover.
the guy sounds like he's gonna.
That's the guy from Life Lover. What's his band called?
That band is called Burn the Churches.
Okay, hold on. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna find out. If that band is from like Sweden, I know exactly who their singer is because he's from fucking Life Lover.
What's the fucking metal song that only was put on Rock Band?
Chips and Monstar. And with me, as always, is my co-host.
Monstar, aka Swan Ronson. Happy belated Halloween. I hope that gum you like came back in style.
And our producer, Ronnie.
So, I have a question. Do you like gladiator movies?
Not necessarily.
We talked about Geostorm last week, and I had a gladiator. I had Leonidas. This science!
This is science!
I had a roommate that
By the
we
way-
used to joke about liking Russell Crowe a little too much.
Ice fight all day. All I do is get drunk and fight around the world.
Yes. Anyway,
Make songs also.
anyway, tonight, we have a lot of bad jokes. I mean, jokes that aren't really funny. It's stuff that, like, some guy would go, "Hey, take my wife, please," huh? That shit.
Hey,
Would
yo,
you say
little boy
they're
blue. Hey,
dad
he needed the
jokes?
money.
Would you say they are dad jokes?
These are dad jokes that we need to have the dad dance, like, take my wife, please. Bangs on the moon. Yeah. Yeah, this is low rent Jackie Mason.
Yeah.
So he's I guess he's a Fonzanoon, huh? Oh, you know what he is? He's a Fonzanoon. He's a Fonzanoon. Come on.
Yeah, freaking Dice Clay made dad jokes before dad jokes were a thing.
Jackie Mason made dad jokes.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Caddyshack too.
Yeah.
Look,
What-
we don't speak of
This-
Caddyshack 2.
Then you were Fonzanoon.
Don't speak
That's
of
what, yeah, you just
Caddyshack
went to
too.
Fonzanoon.
Just like we don't speak of the last Ghostbusters.
Well, nobody speaks of the last Ghostbusters.
Yes,
And
because they
nobody-
already did it in 2015. So
And
they don't need to
nobody
do it
speak-
again.
And nobody speaks of Keep Watching because nobody saw it.
Keep watching. What is it, John Cena? No
No.
one watched it.
One night, for one night only. For one night only. Keep watching in theaters on Halloween.
Well, don't you kind of have to start watching first?
Well, apparently, nobody watched because I went to Keep Watching, and I was the only one in the theater.
Did you like run around and like jump all over the seats and shit?
Oh, I did. I was like, "There's no rules. There's no rules."
Wow. Okay, I want to know how much this movie cost to make.
I don't know. It was made in 2013. It has the kid who plays Coral from The Walking Dead.
Oh
Coral!
no shit! Coral's in it?
Coral?
Yes, Coral. Coral is in it. Coral is in it, and he looked like season 3, maybe season 4 Coral.
Oh shit! That's how.
Chandler
That's how old
Riggs.
this is. Why did it not come out till now?
I don't know. And I guess they knew it was a piece of shit. Anyway, I'll be talking about
so
it.
This was
Um,
so this was 2 years ago. So that means she was under 18. Never mind. I was gonna ask about Bella Thorne. Never mind.
Yeah, Bella Thorne was straight out of Disney.
Oh dear!
That's why I
That was
said-
gonna be her
that's why I
breakout
said
of Disney film.
Uh,
You know
Yeah.
what these Disney girls break out of Disney film usually is. So
You know I might as well talk about it now since we're talking about it. Okay, so
yeah, what the hell?
All right, Keep Watching is a home invasion movie. Oh God.
So it's
Oh,
Night Watch.
dear,
So
really?
it's Night Watch.
No, it's very found footagey, supposedly. All right, the whole thing,
Purge, but found footage, but
dude, this is the Purge the Home Edition.
So it's Night Watch. Have you ever played the game Night Watch?
Yes. Only thing
It's-
is, Night Watch has less cameras. All right, it's supposed to be a found footage thing. All right, so Keep Watching is supposed to be
supposed to be.
yes, this thing where people get online and they look at it and they think it's a horror movie. They think watching is something like, you know, they don't think they're watching real murder. They're watching a horror movie or something, right?
This might have made money.
No, that didn't make shit.
I'm looking at box office. I'm trying to find out how much it was to make, because it made $94,000 in box office.
It lost money.
It doesn't say how much it cost to make.
How much did The Room make in box office again?
$1,800.
Oh, all right. So this was still. Okay.
This beat The Room by a long shot.
Yeah, $94,000. All right. Now, if I can talk about it, anyway. So basically, it's these this crew of people, and they murder families.
Mhm.
And the watchers, people who watch, it's almost like Nerve the home game, basically. Nerve Purge the home game. Cross Nerve with the Purge, and there you go. Like the people watching, they go, "Oh, man, these effects are amazing. They're really good." And so it's like a game. So they basically fuck with the family. They want the family to fight back, or else there's no entertainment.
Right.
So they gift them with weapons and shit like that. But the thing is, the family doesn't know that they have cameras all over the place. And they have these little tiny ass spy cameras that you're like, really? Like there's the hidden cameras in there's a camera in the sink. There's cameras all over the place. I'm surprised there wasn't one in the fucking shitter, okay?
Are you sure there wasn't?
No, there was no shitter cam. Because
I guess it's not that kind of movie.
Let's go to the sink. Shitter cam. Well, that was the wrong time for the shitter cam. I'm surprised they didn't stick cameras up someone's ass.
Again, not that kind of movie.
Yeah, let's go to the ass cam.
And
Bella Thorne is not 18.
If Mike Adriano would have directed it. Oh.
The thing is, I'm not really worried about how old she was because the movie sucked. So why would I care how old she was? I'm not spanking off to the fucking movie. So anyone's like, "Oh my god, was she 18? Was she 17?" Who gives a flying fuck?
You'd be
surprised so many people.
Yeah, I know, and that's the sect of the internet that wants to jerk off to weird shit. That they love tentacle porn. They jerk off to Hermione Granger and Harry Potter 3.
By the way, did you see that photo of the costume? Her. Oh wait, Hermione Grinder.
It's bad.
I was like, that's how people pronounce it anyway.
That's the creepy sect of the internet that buys like the matinee Harry Potter 3, Harry Potter 4 tickets, and they go all the way in the back and fucking jerk off into their popcorn or whatever that's empty all of a sudden. That's
I have not heard about those. I'm not doubting they exist.
Butter.
Not doubting they exist.
That's that sect of the internet. That's like, is Bella Thorne legal? Is she?
To be honest, those guys all have Cody though. So.
Yeah, but sometimes they do go to the theater.
But I know what you're talking about because they're the ones that had the Olsen twins countdown decades ago.
Countdown to the eagle. It's like,
remember the Olsen twins countdown? That made no sense. Those things are aliens.
The funniest thing is they had a count that whenever they have a countdown of a star to when they're legal, it's like, really? Why do you care? You're not gonna bang her anyway. She is gonna have nothing to do with your neck beardy ass.
No, the whole reason is so they can talk about it without seeming like, hey, she's underage, right?
Again, who cares?
Count down to it being okay to loot on somebody. That's what it is. And that's all it is.
So they want to catcall somebody without feeling like a pedo. Okay.
Pretty
exactly
much.
What it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Boy, I'd love to fuck her. She's only 16. Oh, I take it back. I'll wait a year. Oh shit, fuck you.
This is why some people think straight guys are a mistake.
Anyway.
God damn it.
Okay, back to no one's watching.
Yeah, the good name.
Back to no one's watching because no one did.
Who's watching?
Who's watching? There you go. Keep watching.
Who's watching?
So they put all these cameras around and it looks so fake. Like they put like one camera on the kid's like on Coral's Xbox headset.
Of course.
He has an Xbox.
Wait. Does he have a Kinect?
No.
No, that's the government.
This is pretty old.
I don't know, like he was playing Call of Duty or whatever, but they had a camera on his Xbox headset, so like whenever he had it on, they could go to that and he'd see.
What do you do with the Kinect?
Yeah, but there are certain things that make it so fucking fake because it's an old house, but yet they have it rigged so where everything on a computer, like they could kill the lights, they could lock the doors, they could do like really serious.
So it's Cabin in the Woods, home invasion.
It's like Cabin in the Woods, and the funny thing is, like, they have X's marked on the floor and on the sidewalk and shit like that.
Wait.
Yes, they have X's. Person goes to the X, they die. Or they get attacked. They go to the X, they get attacked. And I'm like, really? Well, you're stupid enough that you can't see the X. It's like la, 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 X. I think I'll walk around the X.
Oh my god.
Yes, if you walk around the X, they don't get you. But to the X, they come and kill you.
I feel like they just didn't remember to erase them in post.
No, they were marked in tape. They were marked in tape and marked in spray paint. I was like, you got to be. And the thing is, like, if you're sleeping, how heavy do you sleep where you can't hear people put up like bars, like, you know, like the bars like on stores, like the fences. They put fences on the door and on the windows. I'm like, how can you not hear that? Or somebody walking into a hardwood floor, somebody walking into a house that has floors with boots, like boom, boom, boom.
So you can't hear construction?
It was ridiculous.
Meanwhile, anyone that actually did see it wishes they had that power. Like, damn, I wish I could sleep through construction.
Yeah, so they try to tell this sort of story about how Bella Thorne's character is pissed that her dad is dating this girl Olivia, you know, because their mom died and she can't get over it or some shit. And and apparently Olivia and the dad went in and took down her wallpaper or did something, and she's all fucking freaking out about it. It's like, I'm in my room. And then she has this other thing where she's like, are her and her boyfriend gonna last? I'm like, here's the thing. First off, it's a horror movie. Who gives a fuck?
They're both gonna die.
Yeah. Second, it's a home invasion movie, and she's the star, so chances are she's gonna live. Boyfriend's gonna die.
Why does this sound like Lights Out?
Well, they're all generic.
Good answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one that was like that was Cabin in the Woods.
So all right. So you have these guys, and they're chasing them, and they gift them with like a stun gun, a knife, an axe, a lighter, all this shit, and eventually they start telling a little bit of the story. The cool thing about it is they heard about her nightmares.
Okay.
So they started doing things to make her nightmares come true.
Yeah, that okay. I could give them that, I think.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a room, and I see my mother, and she's like laying on the table, and she's in a shroud, and there are like these bugs eating away at her, and all of a sudden she's in this room, and she sees a body with a shroud, and she's like, and then they have shadows, which are the bugs, but they're not there, and then she picks up the shroud, and it's Olivia, who's dead.
Does it look any good though?
Oh, look cool.
Okay.
Watching put it this way, this is probably the best looking found footage film because as basically that it's one step above which had some the new one had some of the HD cams, but it still looked sort of grainy and shitty.
Right, all right.
Dude, this shit is in full HD.
Okay.
Whoever these killers are have a endless budget, high-tech cameras the government don't have.
Have 4K, 1080p, or
And they
4K.
filmed this in 2013?
Yes, it's ridiculous. But the quality of this, like the way it looks, is ridiculous. I'm like, damn, looks damn nice. But apparently they knew that it was a piece of shit because the story made no sense.
There you go.
And then you're waiting for blood. You're like, okay, so it's a Halloween movie. They're gonna have blood. No, they didn't even have that.
What? Is this PG-13?
No, it was not PG-13. It was rated R.
What the hell?
And it didn't go for the gusto. I'm like, all right, if you are a Halloween movie that's one night only, you need to have shit that makes Saw look tame.
Exactly.
Like, you need to go the hostile
route.
You need to go either gore-filled or a fucked up crazy story. And if you go gore-filled, you need to have shit that makes Eli Roth cringe.
Did they just run out of budget at the time they realized, oh, we need blood?
I mean, I think it's like this. I was all excited for it. I'm thinking, okay, it's a one night only thing. There's nothing heard about it. This is gonna be fucking crazy. This is gonna be a fucking crazy ass like kill fest that, it's gonna make like Saw look like nothing. Saw's gonna look like nothing. It's gonna make like Saw and Hostel. It's like fuck that shit. Keep watching. It's gonna be the shit. And I was in the theater thinking, oh shit, it's gonna get gory as hell when I'm in this theater by myself. Oh my god. And it's gonna be a nightmare. And then I start watching a movie, and halfway through, I'm looking like, okay, and I'm starting to fall asleep. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh
boy.
And I'm like, this sucks. This fucking blows. This the movie. I'm like, that's it. This shit lights out, and The Conjuring were more extreme.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
But the thing is, I like The Conjuring. The Conjuring has a story, and they have the actors and all that stuff and they don't go too seriously. Like yes, they have serious parts, but then at certain parts, like, all right, when you look at The Conjuring, one of the coolest, funniest gags in most of the Conjuring movies is a chair that flies at the wall. It almost hits Patrick Wilson. Now, anybody who's serious be like, oh, and they get all scared, right? Patrick Wilson first goes like, he opens his mouth almost like, ah, and he looks at the camera like, ah, and then he runs. It's like they know. It's like they have another scene in The Conjuring 2 where like the girl gets possessed and shit like that, and then the ghost lets her go.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when the ghost finally makes itself, the spirit makes itself known to the whole house. And they get scared as shit. The next scene after it stops, you see them running out of the house. And they're not even fully clothed. They have their slippers on and their nighties, and they're booking it to the neighbor's house. Shit like that makes The Conjuring fun. It's still a scary ass story. It's a good story, but it's fun. There are certain parts, like the part like Lorraine's like, "Tell me your name," and they're like, bleh, bleh. She's like, and I'm like, how'd you get Valak out of that? Yeah, I know your name, Valak. Bleh. Your name is bleh. No, your name is Valak. Oh, okay. Like if you go back, you can go back to the Trips and Hacks show. Back when it was the Trips and Hacks show, when we actually did a review on The Conjuring 2.
Right.
In the archives, bitch. Yeah, so. But this didn't have that. This was just snore-inducing. I almost fell asleep 4 times. And then when I didn't fall asleep, I'm rolling my eyes like, this is dumb. This is dumb. And the thing that it totally takes you out of it is the killers walk around and it's like basically you have to fight back. If you kill one of them, they spare you or some shit. If you kill one of them, what happens is it says kill or so, at the end, basically, they grab the girl and you see the master. That's the one with the Joker mask and all that shit that's in the previews.
Okay.
and it's the computer whiz or whatever, and they're like, now you have to keep them entertained. It's the mask. And they offer her a mask, like now she becomes part of the group.
Oh yes, because they gotta pass the mantle on, basically.
Yes, to kill the others. I'm like, what is this?
So they can make a one night only sequel next year.
Yeah. So you're passing your killing mask like it's the fucking world heavyweight championship.
It's the new So basically, you could have just watched SmackDown instead.
Dude, I was like, thank God I DVR'd American Horror Story, because I came home and watched American Horror Story, something good.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And this was just such a letdown. And it had all this like, and if you were in theaters like before it, they had like they're like one night only. Like it was like an old school horror thing. I'm like, this is awesome. Yeah. It's like it reminded me of like an 80s thing. I'm like, the marketing was like one night only, a movie so terrifying, blah blah blah, blah, it will have you talking. And I'm like, yeah, it had me talking about how shitty it was. I walked out of the theater and I was like, that was fucking lame. And not only that, Halloween was fucking lame because nobody came to see this thing. Before, like, if you had a one night only event, people would flock to see it.
Not to mention, I think studios are more willing to do that than risk having a full theater run.
Yeah, and then
where it would probably be gone after 1 week anyway.
Yeah, and then theaters, like I think Sony Screen Gems, I forgot who it was. Then theaters basically also had like old horror movies running on Halloween, and I'm just like,
a lot of people saw Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Again.
And the same time slot, and I'm like, so way to just kill the business right there. So just like, ugh. So keep watching. If you see it on Kodi or some shit, because it's not worth a buy. And you're not gonna find it in theaters unless some theater actually is dumb enough to, give it a midnight showing for laughs. I know one like that. It was god awful. And speaking of god awful,
hold on, Trip. Do you have your TV up? Because I'm hearing Monstar echo.
I'm actually hearing Ronnie echo.
Yeah, there's some Skype's fucking up again, isn't it?
Yeah, Chris was breaking up a bit there too.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. I mean, I don't know.
It's whatever. I mean, but I'm just letting you know that it's starting to do this shit.
I don't hear no echo at all.
Yeah, my end, I'm hearing some echo.
Yeah, I was hearing Ronnie echo a minute ago.
All right, weird. I'm not hearing no echoes. I'm hearing nobody echo.
I'm not hearing anyone echo right now.
The only echo I'm hearing is like Monstar in the room. And it's not even an echo, it's like an ambience.
Yeah,
it was doing that until you notice, hey, it's echoing. Now it's not echoing.
No, is it coming through now for me though? There we go.
Yeah.
All right, I just turned my my speakers down.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe it'll.
Can we continue?
Yes,
yeah.
We're good.
All right. Anyway, speaking of awful, Suburbicon.
That wasn't good either.
This is how can I put it? If George Clooney was trying to further race relations with this movie, he failed miserably.
Oh my God! What?
All right, now the trailer for Suburbicon looks like a happy, funny, dark comedy. Like the mob kills his wife or some shit, and he has to go kill the mob. It looks like, right?
Yeah, and he's riding a freaking tricycle or something.
Yeah, they're nothing like the actual movie.
Oh my God! What?
They whoever the trailer company is, like, you need to give them a raise because they made this shitty movie look watchable.
Wow.
This movie was nothing like the trailer said it was. I went into that movie like, oh, it's gonna be like the trailer. It's gonna be like, this sort of like almost like a, oh shucks, geez, like 50s, 1954 type thing where like, all of a sudden the mob comes in or mafia people, whatever, and they mess up this whole this nice quiet town, and now this guy's coming out, to save his family or revenge or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Making Matt Damon look very likable.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, making Matt Damon look very likable in the trailer. He came off that way, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He looked like he was the hero. He was going to be the guy that defended everybody.
Oh, okay. So the start of Suburbicon is very dun 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 dun. Oh shucks, gee, what do you think it's going to be? And then tragedy strikes. A black family moves into Suburbicon.
Okay.
And the next scene you see the whole town at a town hall going crazy over this one black family moving into Suburbicon.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
They took a job.
And then they say shit like, I'm not racist. I have no problem with I have no problem with people being here, but they need to earn it. It's like they were given it. I'm like, how do you know what they were given? It makes no sense. It's like he's trying to make this commentary on race relations or some shit like that. By having a bunch of completely overtly racist people going, well, I'm not racist, but yeah, I'm not racist, but da 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 da. There is no but. Either I'm not racist, or I am racist. I'm not racist. Da 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 da. Guess what that means? You are racist. It's like your song. Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. Yeah. So. And there's another thing. Okay, so then the whole these robbers are in the house thing. Matt Damon basically has the kid. The mother tells the one kid, go play with the white kid play with the kid, and they don't see race things or whatever. They just, hey, what's up? How you doing? Da, da, da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a new kid. Blah 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 blah. No problem. And then all of a sudden the kid is walking with the other kid, and all of a sudden they're walking down the sidewalk, and the whole town like just shuts down. They're looking at him like, what? And you're just like, really? This is the movie we're gonna get? Okay. I'm thinking this mafia shit better be good. This mafia shit better be good. And he's like, son, robbers are gonna take what they're gonna take, and they promise to leave us alone. So they do all this stuff, and you're thinking, okay, so they're going to push the guy like in falling down. No. Right. I mean, they push him a little bit, and then they chloroform his ass. I'm like, okay, so now he's going to get ready and kill him. No, nothing. He goes out. The kid goes out. The aunt goes out. The mom goes out. The kid wakes up. The aunt's in a coma. The mom's in a coma. The aunt died, and the mom dies. Mom was in an accident or whatever, and she had insurance money or whatever, or something like that. So the mom dies. So then you're thinking, okay, so, and as this is going on, the whole town is basically, the town board has funded this thing to fence off the black couple, the black family's house, from the rest of Suburbicon.
We're gonna make them pay for it.
Boy, Clooney. Gee,
and you sure this wasn't in? We sure this wasn't in like Charlottesville?
No, I'm just like, and Clooney is defending this movie. I'm like, dude, you are writing. It's like, I'll get to it after what I'm saying. After I go through this whole synopsis quick. So as they are, so. On the fence also, the whole town is basically making a ton of noise and screaming at the black family all damn day and night.
The hell?
It's like they're rioting outside their house, like, ah, go away, N-words, go away, haha, that dumb shit.
Rabble.
Yeah, they're rabble-rousing, and they're singing like Christian hymns and shit. because they think they're not Christian. Yeah. Meanwhile, you find out that the aunt, the mom's sister, and Matt Damon's character are getting a little romantic. That they had this whole thing, and then the mafia guys basically go, "You're not gonna short us out of our money." So you find out that this dude sort of paid them to kill
His wife.
Yeah, so they could get the money. So they could get the money, right? So automatically, whatever, sympathy you had towards Matt Damon's character, gone.
Hey, Matt, you want to be in your own version of Gone Girl?
Yeah. Hey, Matt, you want to be a piece of shit? Okay. There you go. You're a piece of shit now.
It's like, Ben Affleck got to be in this movie where he was portrayed as a piece of shit and all this. I don't know how to get to be in a movie like that. Okay, we'll make you your own Gone Girl. Yeah.
Ben Affleck was in a movie as a piece of shit, but he wasn't a racist piece of shit.
Right.
Just wait. So the insurance adjuster, basically, this insurance guy comes and he smells a shit claim and messed up like you won't believe. And he calls it out like, you guys killed this. And Julianne Moore, I guess it is, or whoever his new girlfriend Maggie is or whatever.
Right.
It's like, you said we, and da-da-da. And then, so she waits. The insurance guy comes back later in the night when Matt Damon's character's home. They talk about it, and he goes, I want in. I want all the money. Or I go to the cops.
I want all the money.
Yeah, he's like, well, I can just go a couple blocks down the street. I could just go right next door and get a bunch of cops, because a bunch of cops are there because the whole town is still throwing racist shit and destroying the car and, doing a bunch of riotous shit to the black. And the cops are like, no, you got to calm down now. What the fuck is that? So the kid finds out, and now all of a sudden Matt Damon's character is like, you got to take care of the kid. So now Maggie is trying to kill the kid by poisoning him with basically shit into a peanut butter jelly sandwich and milk.
Arsenic?
Probably, or some shit. She put pills. She rolled up pills in like powder. Anyway, so the whole thing where the guy's going down to the cops because Matt Damon's character tries to kill, because basically he goes to the insurance adjuster, drinks a thing of coffee, and it had arsenic or whatever, and he's like, ah! And he's trying to run away. He's like, help. So Matt Damon's character knocks him on the head in the middle of the street and packs him in his trunk, and he takes him down like the dump. That's where the explosion happens.
Okay.
Well, he's riding. Well, actually, it's not where the explosion happens. He leaves him there. He's riding the kid's bike. This other mob guy is like, you want to get us our money. And he's like, what? And then all of a sudden, the mob guy gets hit by a fire truck or some shit. And that's the explosion where you see him ride.
He gets hit by a fire truck.
Yes, he gets hit by the guy gets hit by a fire truck. It's like, all right, whatever. So that part where it explodes and he goes away on the bike, that is the funniest part of the fucking movie.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That is the funniest part of the fucking movie. Meanwhile, the kid makes a call to his Uncle Mitch. Uncle Mitch comes and kills the one mafia guy. Like, stabs him, but he's stabbed, so he dies anyway. Maggie is choked and killed, and she's in the bed. So now Matt Damon's character comes back. He grabs the kid and he's like, well, you need to make a choice. Either I'm gonna say, on the whole time he's also like he's threatening to put the kid in a military academy because so he's already a piece of shit.
Choose the sword and come with me, or choose the ball and go with your mother in death.
Right. So you need to make a choice, because either I could say you tried to kill me, or the mafia guy killed you and I killed him, and da 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 da, or we can both go happy and go to Aruba or whatever. And as he's waiting, all of a sudden he drinks the milk and eats the sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, and also he says, I don't want you playing with that colored board. So now he's a racist piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies.
And then he dies.
Yes. And also, meanwhile, with the whole crazy racist, they're jumping on the family's car. They have hung a rebel flag on the window, so broke a window, threatening, like, almost set fire to the house. And the cop's like, oh, come on, go back now, go back now. All of a sudden, daylight comes, and me want to go home. But, and so the kid comes out, sees the black kid, and they throw baseball like nothing happened. And you see the family trying to clean up shit, and now you see people from the neighborhood starting to help them. I'm like, fuck you!
What?
Racist piece of shit that was doing it, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I guess because a guy died or whatever. No, we're fine. So I'm gonna help you along. No, George Clooney, you do not get to be that way. I mean, this is like what I said with Aronofsky's thing with Mother, whereas people were like, how is this misogynistic? Well, if you have a guy beat the shit out of a woman, treat a woman like shit, and actually literally walk over her and beat the shit out of her, what part of misogynistic did you miss? You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
You can't go, this is, I'm not a misogynist, and then you beat the shit out of a woman, and then you tell her she's a piece of shit, and then you walk on her literally, then you put her down, then you beat on her again. What are you? You're a misogynist. I'm not a racist. I'm going to destroy this house. I'm going to vandalize this house. I'm going to, and then all of a sudden in the daylight, I'm going to help you. No. It doesn't work that way, Clooney. So I don't know what Clooney was thinking, but this was shit.
Maybe he was thinking, I release this just in case I get accused of sexual harassment before the end of the year.
I went to this weekend. I went through this weekend thinking the best movie I'm going to see from the Halloween weekend, the whole Halloween thing, is not going to be Jigsaw. And it was, in fact, Jigsaw.
Oh my god!
That's how low my standards turned. Fast. I'm like, it's not going to be Jigsaw. I'm like, Suburbicon's got to be a good movie. Nope. Jigsaw was the best movie I saw all weekend.
That pre-sequel?
Yeah, the pre-sequel, yeah. The prequel.
Even though it wasn't.
And Jigsaw's like a game. It's like the game. There was a game that took place before the first Saw.
So this is about.
And then there's a copycat Jigsaw. No, and then there's a copycat Jigsaw, supposedly.
All right, so the Jigsaw in this movie is a copycat Jigsaw?
Sort of, but not really. It's weird. And this one, Can
we officially call spoilers for this one? Because I don't think there's any way you're going to be able to not talk about spoilers with this movie.
You know what? It's in theaters right now. Go see it. That's all I'm going to say. It was.
I went and listened to something on YouTube about this, so I know the twist.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, I'm actually disappointed.
You're mad. Right. You're mad because they didn't talk about the Doctor's two goons.
I'm mad because they left so many fucking questions open from 7.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I would have liked the twist where Donnie Wahlberg's kid, fucking Donnie's son was a fucking villain. That would have been a great twist.
I don't think they could afford him.
Wahlberg's dead.
I know, but I'm pretty sure the kid went on to do some shit.
Let's find out. Type. Type.
If not that, I know he's impersonating Elijah Wood. Kid looked like straight up Frodo.
Did anyone see the new trailers that just got released the last 2 days?
Which ones?
Or what?
Star Wars, I-20, and the Disaster movie.
Didn't see any of those.
Artist?
Is it literally called the Disaster movie?
Yes.
Disaster Artist.
Oh,
Artist,
Disaster
sorry.
Artist. Okay.
The Disaster movie was a
only
whole
trailer I saw was oh my god, which one was that? Okay.
I-Tonya, sorry, that was it. It's the I-Tonya movie.
Oh right, yeah, I saw that one.
All right. The Disaster movie was a horrible spoof. Was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the only movies he's been in recently, nothing. He was in Stickman, which is a TV film. He was in Bon Cop, Bad Cop 2.
Okay. All right. Fine. Well, why do you want the kid all of a sudden to be a killer? Why can't the kid be innocent?
But I'm saying, because then it could have been a good story, because then Jigsaw could have gotten to him, because he fucking had him locked up in a damn safe for an entire fucking for the entire fucking duration.
Okay.
It's something where it's like, but Gordon could have gotten to him. It could have been something like that. It would have been a good twist. But you don't see the other two guys that are with the doctor who needs help because he has no fucking leg.
Nope. All right. No, first off, that would not be a good twist. That is some straight up fanfic right there. And then all of a sudden, the kid does it. No, that's horrible.
No, I'm saying is I would have liked to see if that might have gone that way. But they showed literally the last scene of that movie, besides in the first trap, is Gordon and two other people jump. What's the fucking cop's name?
And all right, and then the kid does it. I'm sorry, that's like some bad fanfic. And then all of a sudden, him and Amanda or somebody all of a sudden do it.
Well,
and
no,
then
Amanda's been dead.
I know that. I'm just saying fanfic. All right.
Yeah, but no, trust me. After Amanda died after 3, I was happy she was dead. She was
in the world
good.
In the world of fanfic, they'd find a way to resurrect people and bring them back again and resurrect and bring them. That's fanfic.
Apparently, a lot of people thought Jigsaw was resurrected.
Yeah, because they're dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the fact that it's how they ended it. I don't know. I just don't like that. The
All
traps were decent.
Since you're gonna go, here comes the spoiler. All right, John Kramer didn't have brain cancer.
Oh no, that's not the spoiler.
That's not the spoiler?
No,
Oh,
he did. He
not
did
a-
have cancer.
That's the reason why he died.
He did have cancer.
Yeah, he did
But
have.
it wasn't.
It wasn't brain cancer. John Kramer never had brain cancer. He had something else. They misdiagnosed him because there was this nursing student or medical student or whatever that fucked up. He accidentally switched John Kramer's thing with another guy. So Kramer went all nutty. Kramer did this whole like live or die thing, Jigsaw thing, because he didn't have long to live. So when John Kramer died in Saw 3, he would have been alive for Saw 4 and 5 because he didn't have brain cancer.
Yeah.
He had something else.
Wow.
And it was
He had like a tumor, and that was it. It was curable.
and the thing is the doctor in Saw 3, she even goes like, because she has this look like, and the man is like, what? She's like, nothing.
Unbelievable.
She knew. Like, it's almost the doctor knew that it wasn't brain cancer. But she didn't say shit because she had a fucking thing on her neck to kill her. So anyway, in the first game, Jigsaw puts the orderly in, or the nursing guy who becomes this military doctor or some shit.
Okay.
and he has him play the game, and he's about to like get killed, and he saves him, nurses him back to health, like stitches him up and all that stuff, and he helps Jigsaw from the get-go. And then years later, he's doing the same game. It's almost like a copy of it, and he has the guy like he has this whole thing. He's like, if you push this button or whatever, you could save 5 lives. Either you kill 5 people and save yourself, or you die and they live, or some shit. The guy dies and they die. So
Yeah.
Right. The thing is, whole rumor of the game, these with the bodies that have never been found, never found because they're still in the fucking barn, rotting. And when the actual game, the people are all dead, and the traps. The only trap that was pretty cool was like almost like the silo thing of Blades, where this dude had to grab like a brake for a motorcycle.
Yeah, it was the bike one. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. He gets like tore the fuck up. So anyway, the orderly guy, or the doctor now, he is the new Jigsaw, and he continues his work. And apparently there was a cop that planted a ton of evidence and did a bunch of bullshit, and basically kills him with this like laser knife thing.
Yeah.
Well, he basically
a laser collar, I think it was.
Laser collar, yeah, laser collar. And then there's other girl who's like, there's this cult of Jigsaw. Basically, there are all these Jigsaw fans that are fascinated with Jigsaw.
Oh, that's what those people in the trailer are.
Yes.
I think
they went that
way
would have been interesting.
All right, and that's where they're like, it was the cult. It would have been stupid. It would ruin Jigsaw. I mean, to have the twist with the guy and he happened from the beginning, like, okay, it sort of makes sense. It makes sense. It ties it in. I'm like, all right, whether he was Gordon's goon, I don't know. I don't care. And I think certain people, they're just like, well, what about this? They want everything tied in tight, where people just can't go on their own.
God forbid.
Even though even though it did tie in to the other ones.
Yes, but the thing that people have to do some heinous shit to get out of shit. That doesn't mean they're going to do heinous shit and they're going to continue to do heinous shit.
Oh no, I was actually, from what I found out, I was cool. I would have almost gone a different way with it, in my opinion. But they went with it, they're gonna make a 9. They're gonna make a 9.
That's if they make enough money. This isn't. I mean, the thing is, I think people have these problems now with stories because they want everything to be like a fucking comic book. Like once a guy goes down one path, he's down that path forever until he's brought back. Not like, oh, a guy needed some money, he robbed the bank, and now he's done.
Well, I think also too the fact that look at the gap. The gap was 7 years. Oops. I wouldn't have gone with a prequel.
It wasn't a prequel though. That's the funny thing. It was a prequel sequel. It was a prequel sequel.
A prequel sequel.
Yes, because there was a game where they could bring Tobin Bell in. That was their excuse, how they could bring Tobin Bell in as Jigsaw, and then they had the guy afterward.
Really?
Yeah, they also showed a lot of stuff from 1, right? Like Cecil and.
Yeah, and that's why they had like almost like, oh, it was a copycat, when it's not. It was a direct follower of Jigsaw, a guy that Jigsaw helped. So it worked.
A disciple.
Okay. I see that.
It makes no sense to do. I think that's the end of it, because it makes no sense for this guy to do more, because everybody who was affecting Kramer or affected Kramer is either dead or quote unquote saved. Then all of a sudden you'd get in comic book territory. Well, and then there's this guy, and then this guy cut him off in traffic, and no, just end it.
Would it shock you if they made
another one?
I mean, if they If it makes more money, they will.
They're gonna start doing them every Halloween again. Like when we had gone, how many Halloween? I think we talked about this last week. We went like 3 Halloweens without it, right?
Yeah. We went.
The last one was 2010.
We went 7.
Yo, damn.
6 went 6 Halloweens.
Yeah.
But if people are, I mean, if it makes money, it makes money. The thing is, I found it somewhat decent. Some people are like, oh, it's the worst movie ever. I found it somewhat decent because I knew what to expect with a Saw movie.
Yeah.
You go there for gore.
You're going in for the traps and the gore, not as much as story. Again, Saw 2 was the anomaly. Saw 1 through 3 was the anomaly.
Saw 1 through 3 was how it was done, and then they saw that it was making money, so we got to make more. So that's when they extended the story to where it got to like comic booky ridiculousness.
Yeah,
yes.
That's when
anytime they try to extend it after it's a trilogy, it's like, well, why?
Here's the thing: if you extend it after a trilogy, if you extend it past the original story, either you need to come up with a good fucking story to make it that way, or you need to make it as ridiculous as possible to comic booky lengths, because people are going to be laughing at it and just making fun of it, a la Friday the 13th. What Friday the 13th?
Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious was garbage ridiculous.
I mean, I knew that from the beginning, but I mean, after a certain number, it had to be like, you're still doing this? Why?
Yeah, it was garbage from the jump. Anyway.
Or,
all right.
Then there's the whole, the Matrix should not have had a second and a third. But
well, the Matrix fucked up completely. Anyway, like in the Friday the 13th, like 1, 2, 3, 4, Jason's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, Jason's dead. 5, it's another guy who's supposed to be playing Jason or whatever. He dies.
The first one was his mom, so.
Right, first one, and then Jason number 2. Jason's number 3. Jason's number 4. Jason dies. Then it's somebody who's like a Jason fan or some weirdo in 5. What happened as soon as they decided to do 6? They knew that everybody's going to make fun. Where the fuck are we going to go? Jason's a zombie. Therefore, we can go as completely batshit crazy as we want. And that's what they did. They went completely batshit crazy.
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street 1. 2, sort of scary. Well, 2, they cast the wrong guy as the guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not talk about 2. Is we kind of forget. We just forget 2.
And then 3, Dream Warriors. They had a little bit of the comedy and still horror, but by 4 and 5, it was
straight comedy.
Straight comedy. Halloween 1, 2, 3 was a season in which they go, nope. 4 was good. 5 was eh. As soon as 5, they introduced the Cult of Thorn. By 6, H2O and Resurrection, they knew right away it was getting corny. So they had to do what they did. So what did Saw know? Saw knew 1, 2, 3. We have the John Kramer story. It's done. And I remember Leigh Whannell said he want 1, 2, 3. Like he was going to end at Saw 3, and then Lionsgate and everybody else was like, why don't we keep making more? And then it's like, okay, that's if you notice, that's when the traps got really, really ridiculous.
Right.
I was gonna say that's when it got funny.
Yeah, that's when it got funny, really ridiculous. The acting they didn't give a shit about. They could get the cop guy on like a cheap fucking.
They put it out just to make. They literally just put it out to make money.
Yeah, and it did because people just wanted gore. There was gore porn. Boom, done.
And then Final Destination was like, we'll just keep the deaths funnier each one.
Yeah. And then they brought it back to the story in the last one. And this one has a little bit of a story, but it still has your Saw shit. But the fact that people want to make like Saw almost into this comic book, it's not. And that's one thing I liked about it, where it's like some people, maybe they help or maybe they do certain things and they leave or they die or whatever. It's like, if he would have been like to the girl, like, Yes, I did, Jason. Now I want you to come with me. Ha ha ha. Like, no, fuck that. The movie wasn't dog shit. It was shit, but compared to Keep Watching and Suburbicon, it was the fucking Oscar.
I was gonna say, it wasn't a shit bomb.
It wasn't a shit bomb. It was shit, but it wasn't a shit bomb. But compared to Suburbicon and Keep Watching, it was a fucking Oscar winner. And that's all I got to say about that. On the shit bomb songs.
Where's the boom?
Oh, what? Oh.
The boom.
On the songs, this is. Come on, fucking. This is shit bomb songs. Burn the church. Christ is not a fashion.
Which first of all,
you can play it. You can sing.
And the truth shall set you free.
Christ is not a fast showing. Did you just name your song after a Norma Jean lyric? Casey and his brother play black metal.
It's the March of the Nerds.
God.
It's the March of the D&D Nerds. That's what black metal is anyway. And I cried Mom, wait. That was Burn the Church with Christ is not a fashion.
They're from Belgium, apparently. And they recently changed their name in 2007 to Ashtoreth Incesti.
Ashtoreth Incesti?
Yeah, so basically, you know that big guy with the hammer in Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Via Ashtoreth Incesti now. We used to be Birdsey Church, but we found out it was offensive and our mother would not let us play our black metal.
Yes, so now they just sing about apparently they just sing about depression, which basically there's Astor now.
We sing about depression because our mothers came to our show and saw what we were sort of screaming about Satan, but I cannot scream. I go, Satan! And she got angry.
There was a band called Life Lover, and he sounds exactly like the guy from that band.
and now we just sing about depression and how life sucks. And we still wear black, and we still, we still make the makeup, but we can't
make up.
Yes, we still wear the makeup. I still borrow mother's mascara and her concealer, and I get a lot of powder, put it on my face. I make good corpse paint, but we can't scream Satan anymore, or else mother just will kick me out, and then the band is unfunded. Band is funded if she kicked me out of my house of the house.
Oh my God.
I had this great job at Helveta, but it's gone. I had this great job at Helveta. But
help if he did not. Well, there's like, yeah, you can't work here anymore. You don't live in Norway.
You can't work here anymore. You don't live in Norway. All right. The reasoning for all this geeky black metalness.
Last podcast on the left, baby. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the last podcast on the left. They were talking about Norwegian black metal, and it was fucking hilarious. Exactly. And I started listening to it
about 3 shows ago or something. It's like,
yes.
Yeah, they nailed that shit.
I as soon as they started talking about Varg Vikernes, I was laughing my ass off, because this dude believes that Lord of the Rings is real.
Yeah.
The elves are Jewish. I would rather go to Mordor. Yeah. I mean, even the name Burzum is written on the One Ring to rule them all.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently,
there is a very nice video of him apparently practicing karate that has kind of gone viral in the last couple of weeks. People have been putting it over the Guile theme. I want to see it put over the Kumite, the song Kumite, that Banana Wave song from Only the Strong, and Against the Ninja. I wanted to see it with Against the Ninja and Body Shop.
Oh my God.
I got nothing.
Body Shop. I am Varg Vikernes. I am Varg Oh my God. So, if you wondered what Varg Vikernes sounds like, basically he sounds like a dude that, how can I put it? It sounds like a guy who gets constantly the shit beat out of him in high school, and he gets thrown on and stepped on Legos. And this is old Burzum with war. This is Varg Vikernes, and yeah, just.
This is wow.
This is wow. No, guys, stop hitting me. I got thrown on Legos. Barbed wire. Okay, that's not funny, guys. You're just burning my hair with blowtorch now. Now they're just like putting clothespins on his dick. Yeah.
He told me that he overheard a guy tell another guy that the guy talked on the phone about another guy he heard say. He told him that another guy told the girl that she heard that this other guy said that he was told that Anonymous said he was going to kill me. So you see, it's self-defense, you see. It's self-defense.
It's self-defense. I kill your Anonymous. Legos! Stop hitting me with Legos! Ah, I said on thumbtack. That was a stun gun right there. Stun gun again. Stop tasing me. You tase me again. Ow. And if you're wondering, the solo is actually by Euronymous.
Wow. Of course.
And that was Burzum with War. And the moral of this story is pay your bands their royalties.
You know?
Mark Vikernes, he wanted his royalties from Euronymous, and he went to sign a contract supposedly, and then basically Varg heard a guy tell another guy, and another guy told another guy's former roommate, another guy.
And they told their friends, and they told their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. So Varg basically waited for Euronymous with a knife and stabbed him a lot of times.
But here's the funny part. He's in pictures with axes and maces and all that shit, but yet he killed Euronymous with a penknife.
A penknife.
A penknife. Not a sacrificial knife that would be black metal as hell, no. A penknife.
Well, you know, this is another this is just another similarity between black metal and gangster rap. All those weapons were rented.
Oh. And if you're a black metal fan, I'm sorry, but black metal is hilarious. You have never heard more people sound like they've just step on Legos and thumbtacks than in black metal. It's like ow. Black metal's hilarious. Remember what Tim said in college when you showed him a picture of Emperor?
Oh, damn.
He's like, that guy looks like a wiener.
Yeah.
He looks like a wiener.
Like, didn't they have sunglasses on that picture? I can't remember.
No, it was the one guy who had the big cloak.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that one.
A big cloak with a dagger. He had a cloak with a dagger, looked like he was in medieval times, and everybody else was in black t-shirts. And he's like, that guy looks like a wiener.
The best was Enslaved, because the cover of Enslaved's album was basically just that one guy, like, basically sitting on a throne with a goblet or something. And of course, now Enslaved sound like Muse.
I mean, the best one is still Immortal.
Yeah. Them, Emperor, Marduk a little bit. Well, Marduk aren't that good now, but...
But Immortal, like, the guy's, like, up in the... Like, he has a guitar, and he's like, yeah! But he's, like...
He's on a mountain.
Shit. He's like...
He's on a mountain, and... Oh, but see, so basically, they were, like, probably the most relatable guys in the scene. Well, now Darkthrone are, but before, Immortal were probably the most relatable guys in the scene. They weren't really trying to be evil or anything, and they had way too much fun making their videos. But now those three guys hate each other too.
So now it's all about evil. See what black metal?
Well, not really. Not really. Really, it's all about our singer is too much of a drunk. We don't want him in the band.
And he's not.
That's what it's about.
He's too much of a drunk, and he's not evil enough. The thing in black metal, it's like, Ronnie, it's like gangster rap. You know how gangster rap, like, I got my hood cred?
Yeah.
Oh, I know black metal. Trust me about
I'm a
that.
gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of replace gangsta with evil, and that's black metal.
Yep.
You know, like you go to somebody's house, like, you know, you have to have a torch. You have to, like, you know, go through the house by torchlight.
It's like the record store was in a cave, pretty much.
It was right. Yeah. Oh yeah, Helveta was basically, they wanted it to be completely pitch black, where you had to shop, for the records by torchlight. But then they realized that was a dumb fucking idea.
People still go visit it now. It's still there. It's a landmark now.
Yeah, but it's changed. Because they showed it on Until the Light Takes Us.
Yeah.
Dark Throne. It was like, this is where Helveta used to be, and it was like some barbershop.
Yo, shout out to Fenris, the greatest man alive. That guy is the shit. He's he's the shit.
This is the goofiness.
He said all kind of stupid shit back in the day, and now and then, like, after a couple of years, it was like, no, fuck all of that, man. I'm just a guy, dude. I deliver the mail, and I deliver the mail. We go hiking, and I have a cat, and I got nominated for the freaking town council or something. I didn't want to. I just did. Fenris accidentally got nominated for the town council.
Are you sure you don't burn churches anymore? No, man, I don't. I never did burn a church.
It's like, I never burned the church. I just knew the guys that did it, and they're all cool with me because I didn't snitch.
There you go.
Varg is in Decibel. See, more gangster rap stuff. Varg is in Decibel, like, yo, see, Mayhem and Dark Throne, they were real as fuck. They ain't snitch.
Mayhem didn't snitch, and we killed the guitar.
Mayhem didn't snitch, and Dark Throne didn't snitch.
Hellhammer's like this. Hellhammer's like, oh, you killed Euronymous? Damn, I should have had a camera. We could have made another album. Guys, Dead did something really cool.
Right.
Yeah, you know, like Varg was like, you know, I didn't want to lose my evil cred, because then I might lose my dead necklace. So instead of upsetting Euronymous, I killed him. There's no way you can say I lost my evil cred. There's no way you can say I lost my evil cred because I killed him.
It's like, you all been in jail, son.
Yes, and I kept my dead necklace. And I kept my dead necklace. And with these dying words, Euronymous said, "You are the most evil person alive. You have your dead necklace."
You understand? I am real gangster.
I am real evil.
Studio gangster. I'm real gangster. Real OG. You understand?
Real means Odin's guard. From Odin. Like the whole thing where people are like, oh, that was satanic. It wasn't satanic. No, we were burning the churches because we didn't like the church. You didn't like it wasn't Satan. All these kids made it about Satan with the stupid pentagram and all that. No, it was never that. It was all about Lord of the Rings. G-O-O-G, original Gandalf. Orukai Gandalf. I don't know. And
Sauron.
The funny thing is, this dude has made a role-playing game, and it's the most long-winded role-playing game ever.
Wait, what?
It's all grinding.
Wait, what?
Varg's role-playing game is all grinding. Like, if you want to, like, have a wool sweater, you have to raise a sheep.
He made a role-playing game?
Made a role-playing game, and it's the most long-winded, boring thing ever.
Oh.
It has a 168-page rule book.
You know, John from Discordance Access made a role-playing game too. I bet it's better.
I doubt it's a 168-page rule book.
I do too. That's why.
And probably Varg's coming up with new rules all the time. Now a new rule book, and it's about as big as the Webster's Dictionary.
No, our rule book is longer than Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God! If he was still alive today, Menachem Golan would do the Varg Vikernes story. You know he would.
Yeah.
We're going to do the Varg Vikernes story. We're going to get the guy from Sons of Anarchy to play Varg Vikernes. Academy Award.
Now, actually, I think they actually are making a movie about Lords of Chaos, and I think one of the Twilight kids is supposed to be in it.
Oh God.
God, Robert Pattinson.
Actually, who's Jackson Rathbone? We don't know.
Jackson Rathbone is Varg Vikernes.
I think I remember reading what the cast was. I don't remember if that was like confirmed, but it's like.
Oh, what the fuck was he in Twilight? God damn it, he was in Last Airbender too.
Oh,
and like
he was
apparently someone that was in Harry Potter is supposed to be in it too. I can't and Macaulay Culkin's little brother. Yeah.
He's
okay.
Yeah, he's still acting. That's right.
So Jackson Rathbone as Varg Vikernes to be like, okay, the Verburzum show. I have to scream. All right. I can't do that high pitch. All right, what you're gonna put clothespins on your nuts.
All right, so here we go. Varg is played by Emery Cohen. Do you know who that is?
Emery Cohen?
Yeah, Emery Cohen. I don't know who that is.
All right, who's
Let's
playing?
check what's he been in. Let me see.
Hold on. Spell that.
Emory Cohen. It's trying to load the page. I don't know what's taking.
I got it. Brooklyn, OA, Place Beyond Pines, War Machine, Shot.
He was on the OA? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I never actually saw that show.
He looks like he shows no emotion.
Yeah, so yeah, that actually might be kind of decent casting. Who's Sky Ferreira?
Sky Ferreira?
Who's Sky Ferreira? Oh, she was in Baby Driver. So
Baby Driver, and let's see what else I got. Green Inferno, Larry Crown, Baby Driver, Roadies.
Okay.
She was in Bates Motel.
Didn't know there was anyone like Rory Culkin is playing Euronymous.
Rory Culkin, that's the third brother then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's playing Varg?
Emory Cohen.
So that guy's gonna have to like put clothespins on his nuts and singe his nuts to.
And if you saw Twilight, he's the one that was married to the fortune seeker, the fortune teller.
Who made you sit through that?
My ex.
And that's why she's his ex.
Not willingly, but it was actually funny to go to the last one during the fight scene and be a fucking dream and literally hear the entire crowd go, "Fuck this shit," and walk out.
Really?
Okay. The one thing I will compliment, and this is sad to say, the one thing I'll compliment Twilight on was the ending fight scene was fucking amazing. But it was all a fucking dream.
Wow.
It literally was something that was played in the guy's head. The minute the fans found that out, you literally heard in sync just, "Fuck this!"
Wow.
And
Like, 10 couples broke up that night.
The guys were like, "No pussy is worth this."
But the fact that it was like just a bunch of people killing each other. It was literally vampires killing each other. Dakota Fanning snapping someone's neck.
Uh-huh.
And then it was a dream.
These are the things you don't have to worry about when you haven't spoken to a girl in 16 years.
Well, these are the things also you don't have to worry about when you actually, date a girl in her right mind and she knows that Twilight's a piece of shit.
Oh, here's the thing. I went into it thinking it was a straight comedy. I did not take that movie seriously. I was just in it for the fun because I can't stand Kristen Stewart. I hope she freaking gets anorexia and falls in a hole.
She doesn't have it already?
No, but she was married to. I mean, Christ, she was married to goddamn the Prince of fucking Dracula, literally.
Wow.
Yeah, Robert Patterson's great
Yeah, you know,
is.
yeah, and she cheated on him. I remember that. Cause
No, but you know who his like great grandfather is, right?
No.
Vlad the Impaler.
Wait a second.
Wait, all right, wait. Robert Pattinson's great grandfather's not Vlad the Impaler, because that means Vlad would have to be alive during the 1800s.
Well, he's his blood.
He's his ancestor?
His blood. He's literally a relative of fucking Dracula.
Did they find this on that show? Did they find this on that show where they found out that Larry David and Bernie Sanders are actually distant cousins?
I don't know. I forget what I sounded, but I mean the fact that he's related to Vlad the Impaler, he's related to fucking Dracula, and he's a vampire that sparkles.
You know what? That's gotta be why. That's exactly why there was a rumor he was gonna be in Lords of Chaos. That's exactly the reason. So Anthony De La Torre is playing Hellhammer, drummer from Mayhem, and I don't know who this is either.
When is this shit coming out?
It's in post-production.
Oh.
It's directed by Jonas Ackerlund, who I think is the guy that directed Gummo.
Next year.
What was the name of the movie again?
Lords of Chaos. Hey,
basically, it's all about the Norwegian black metal scene.
And the thing about this is, Jonas Ackerlund, the guy that's directing it, he was in Bathory.
Oh my God, who's playing Dead?
Oh yes, I gotta see who's playing Dad. Yeah, he was in Bathory, and he's directed a whole shitload of music videos for everybody. He's basically directed music videos for everybody, and I thought he made Gummo. It's not here. He had something to do with Gummo, because that's the reason there was a Bathory song in Gummo. All right, so... Oh, Dead is played by someone named Jack Kilmer.
Oh, God.
Let me see Jack Kilmer. Oh, my... He has no emotion. The nice guys...
I can't wait for the scene just where Euronymous finds Dead, and he's like, "I'll get a camera."
Wait, he played Dead in Metallica, Man Unkind?
Yeah. That's the guy that is playing Dead in the movie is in that video.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think they're all in that video. I think all the guys that are playing Mayhem in that movie are in that video. Necro Butcher is played by Jonathan Barnwell. Blackthorn is played by Wilson Gonzalez. I don't really remember who that is. And someone named Occultist, he's played by Lucien Charles Collier.
It is segue time. Speaking of Dead, let's talk about Bye Bye Ivy.
Oh!
American Horror.
Yes! Did you think... I mean, I guess I didn't know what to expect, really, but yeah.
Yeah, I had to segue here quick because we are really running on time.
Yeah.
We're getting close to 2 hours.
Yeah. We had that nice little rant debate on Saw forever.
That's gonna happen, guys. You know that's gonna happen. All right, so basically, American Horror Story. This week we went into Jim Jones, which last podcast probably has an episode about, but I didn't hear that yet. That was case file I heard on. But they went into Jim Jones, and basically it was all about poison, and
the Kool-Aid.
Yes, poison and Kool-Aid and all of that. Now, and because I listened to that other podcast about Jim Jones, I knew that was not going to actually be the Kool-Aid that killed them, because he used to do this all the time. Jim Jones would fake the mass suicide every so often, just to test people, basically.
Test their loyalty.
So yeah, that was really spot on, actually, and they really kind of did the research on that guy.
Yeah, that's what Kai did. That's what Kai did. He's like, everybody take a cup, drink it, and they all drink it. He drinks like, now why would I kill you? You can't vote. There's nothing in the Kool-Aid.
Yes, Dragon Ball Kai Anderson.
Oh God.
But, and we start seeing Allie and Ivy supposedly having this plan to get Ozzy out, and they need to leave the cult.
Yes.
And Allie does the heel turn of heel turns.
Yeah.
And that gets congrats, Allie. That was a hell of a heel turn.
That tops It's Me, Austin.
That does, because like she's like, there were two things that
I wanted. My son, to see my son again and watch you die.
Yes. And I was like, you don't have the balls. You wouldn't kill me. She's like, you wouldn't do anything. I already did. And she just watches her with glee as she's like choking and dying. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden, when she's like, I poisoned her. And then Kai looks at the meat. He's like, She's like, no, there's nothing to you. He's like, oh, okay. Oh my God. But it really centered around the Kool-Aid, and why did Allie have Kai's information switched with the actual father's information?
Yeah.
What is she playing at? I mean, because if he's not, all right, so maybe she figures that if he is the father, if he thinks he's the father, he'll keep him alive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or does she have a thing for Kai?
Somehow, I don't think that's it at all.
I don't know. They made a Messiah baby. We're going to find out because there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the shorter seasons of the show. And they've done a really good job with getting it all in there. I hope the ending doesn't seem rushed, though.
I don't think it's going to seem rushed. I think it's, and so far it's been well paced. I think it's going to be a fine show. I'm going to laugh when the SS Kai Anderson army just dissolves.
Yeah, they just need to make sure they don't try to shove too much more into the story, and then it'll be fine. Because the way it is right now, it's great. They don't need to shove any more angles in there.
Yeah, they don't. And like, as soon as you started thinking, okay, they're going to go a little too overboard with Ivy and Allie, Allie kills Ivy. Okay, that's the end of that.
Now, my question is it looks like in the trailer that Winter's next.
It looks like Winter's next to die, and maybe, I don't know, where's Beverly?
She was in the room. She was barely in the episode.
Yeah, and the cult chick from Scum comes back.
Right, she does.
So
Myrtle Snow.
Yes, Myrtle Snow comes back. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I think it's time for the main event. You?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so we're going to hear some Fonzanoons, and then we'll get right back on the Chips and Monstar show.
I like food, food ain't good. I like food, food ain't good. Easy burger, drinking fight. Your late age is on the side. Teenage girl with text do. Now my way or all they do. I like food, food ain't good. I like food, food ain't good. Trenton's not back and eating. I like food, food ain't good. I like food, food ain't good.
All right, so we had a switch because Silent but Deadly sucked.
Yeah, it was definitely would have been better as a 20-minute YouTube video than a full hour movie.
Yeah, it was like an hour and 15, hour and 16, 20 minutes, some shit.
No, it was exactly an hour.
Oh God, really?
Exactly an hour. Now, I will give them this though. That is a nice impression of the mountain goats at the beginning. That song they were playing at the beginning, that's a good impersonation of John Darnell. That's exactly what he sounds like. That's a good impression of him.
So, all right, so we switched it, and our choices to switch were Chastity Bites, the Grinnin'
and Microwave Massacre.
Microwave Massacre, and Self-Storage.
There was a fourth choice?
Yeah, Self-Storage. And
I went with Microwave Massacre because it's the oldest one.
Yes, we chose Microwave Massacre, starring Jackie Keller, or Jackie Vernon, sorry. Jackie Vernon.
Jackie Vernon.
Yeah, Jackie Vernon, and he's basically a low-rent Jackie Mason. Very low-rent Jackie Mason.
Very.
Very much so.
Because I'm watching it now.
That's why I was going, hey, you're fraternizing with these fanzanoons here. That's all these fanzanoons. So, no. And you can see, and you can see the whole, take my wife, please. My wife's cooking is horrible. It's terrible. It's horrible. You don't understand. Take my wife. Like, her cooking is horrible. Every time I go home, I feel like there's a funeral in my stomach. Yeah. Ugh. It's bad joke after bad joke, and the thing is
bad joke
all the time. He says a joke and then he looks at the camera.
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed too.
Yeah, and he's just rattling them off one by one again and again.
And they're bad. They're horrible. It's like, you're gonna eat your dinner? Zombies wouldn't eat that. The one thing I wish I could have was you to shut up and make me a good meal. I want a bologna and cheese sandwich. That's what I want. I want a bologna and cheese sandwich, not whatever thing you're making for fanzanoons over here. I want a bologna and cheese sandwich. You can feed a corpse with your food. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And if it wasn't that, and if it's not bad jokes, it is overt TNA for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we just get with the first? Can we just talk about the first scene?
Can I just say, my only gripe with this movie is that she was not killed first. In fact, she doesn't die at all. Nothing happens to her. Nothing.
Oh! The whole thing is she's just walking around like that. She's walking around like she just walks almost like it's staying alive thing. But you hear this horrible music. I think actually.
Yeah, this movie is from '83. The music is from '73.
Dude, the fact that
God.
the opening scene is just her tits.
All right, this is the music that she's walking to.
Bree! I said Bree! Feed! I said Bree!
Hey! He's on his way.
Hey! He was on the way. That's why!
Hey, there's some fanzanoons over here. Yeah. Anyway. So she's walking, and you see Italian pig guy like, hey, I want to get up in that thing.
The guy walks up behind her, and then, well, no, first of all, she's peeping through the fence at the construction workers for some reason.
Literally, they're at lunch, and fucking Vernon has a crab sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not even a sandwich. It's just a crab. He's walking around with a crab.
It's a crab bread.
I don't know
that bread. I don't know where the fuck you could find bread that big.
Yeah, well, he finds even bigger bread later.
What makes me laugh is the fact that the freaking guy sitting next to him, his eyes bug out of his head when he sees the fucking, when he sees the sandwich. He's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, no,
Yeah,
what the-
that brother clearly fought the crab people before.
What did he say? The Italian guy, you said the breast thing or whatever. I want to go
Breast room. I gotta go to the breast room.
I gotta go to the breast room. Next thing,
That's after the girl was looking through the peephole, and then like the guy just kind of walked up behind her, and her boobs go in the wind and go in the peephole instead. Now, what the hell was happening to her at that point? Because they view from behind, she's basically just bumping up against the fence for no reason. I don't see the guy behind her. What is that?
Her boobs were not that big that she got stuck.
I don't know. She's bumping. She has her bare tits like that, and she's like, I'm like, what?
No one's behind her.
Is there a glory hole thing right there or something?
I don't know.
It's never explained. It's just she puts her tits out there. You're like, all right, you're supposed to just accept it.
Well, the thing is, the hole in the fence is cut so they fit exactly.
Yeah, the peephole, it's more like a tit hole.
Now, those are the biggest ones you're going to see in the film.
That's the closest.
Those are the biggest ones you're going to see. It's like, well, we can't kill this one. So they're basically like, we can't kill this one. We're not going to.
That's why,
sorry, we won't. We won't do it.
Right, and that's why they had a close-up.
Yep. But
those are the biggest ones. Close-up.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, also too, the fact that they're literally sitting down. The other bad joke was, here, you want this? Here, eat my crab. He goes, I fought in the army. I know how to fight against crabs.
Crab people.
Yeah,
Crab people.
Jackie Vernon's just like, he's like, hey, can I get you a sandwich here? You can have some of mine. You can have mine here. Here.
Can I get some mustard?
Yeah,
it's like, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Yes. It's the take my wife, please joke. Just take my lunch, please.
Yo, did you guys notice that did you guys notice the black guy in this movie did not have any rhythm?
And this movie had no.
The black guy in this movie looked like more like a fruitcake. He looked like Fred from fucking Scooby-Doo with that fucking ascot.
I thought maybe he was supposed to be like the guy from Revenge of the Nerds.
Fucking what's his name?
We're lambda, and Omega Moo.
Oh God! I'm from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes, exactly. I thought it was supposed to be like him.
You know who he also could have been?
Oh.
Young man. There's no need to feel down. I said young.
Well, I mean, the whole thing's based on them.
The construction worker was missing a village people?
Yes.
He looked like he was the village people. The first time I see him, I'm like, the first time I see him with the with the bandana tied the way it was, I'm like, it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Go west, go west.
So then we get to the wife at home, the wife who shall be referred to as Discount B. Arthur.
Yeah. Well, first, it's at the bar. He's like, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. My wife's cooking is horrible. You know, my wife's cooking is very terrible.
The other joke in this movie is that the bartender does not want to listen to people's problems anymore.
You know why? Because that bartender probably is so sick of him complaining about his wife's cook and is like.
The best part is
like,
when the guy falls off the chair.
Oh my God! Because you just think these guys have to hear Jackie Vernon, or Donald, his name is, Donald, tell this story about his wife's cooking every fucking day at the same time. It's like every day. Yeah, my wife's cooking is horrible. My wife's cooking is horrible. Tuesday, my wife's cooking is horrible. Wednesday, my wife's cooking is horrible. Thursday, my wife's cooking is horrible. Friday,
what that is You do the Rodney Dangerfield voice better than he does.
I know. It's horrible. My wife's cooking is horrible. My wife's cooking is horrible.
Like, no respect. No respect. I tell you.
You know these bartenders are praying for the weekend.
Yeah.
Why? Because they don't have to hear his dumbass go, my wife's cooking is horrible. He comes out on a Saturday, I bet you they close. It's like,
Well, at the strip club, it probably won't.
I need you to get a drink. Fuck that. Go away. Go away. Go away. The strippers don't want to see you. Well, my wife's cooking. I don't give a shit about your wife's cooking. Go home. Go home. Go home to Discount B. Arthur and her weird, what did you say?
French 101.
Yeah,
French 101 with Discount B. Arthur.
Yeah, she made Parisian cuisine. She made delicacies for him.
She made cordon bleu. She didn't know how to pronounce any of it.
Cordon bleu.
I'm like, I wonder what Guy Fieri thinks about that.
You know what that is? No, cordon bleu is like a horrible version of cordon bleu. It just fucking sucks. It's chicken cordon bleu. The funny thing, she's like, thanks to this thing, we're gonna have a lot of good meals, and it's the this thing looks like a science.
Yeah, we're big in 83. Big in 83.
No. Microwaves were not that big in 83. They were maybe about the size of like a 32-inch TV.
Mm-hmm. So what that? What was that saying? It was like they purposely made it so a size that you can store body parts in. Oops, spoiler.
It looked like the pizza oven that the people from 7-Eleven used to cook the pizzas and shit.
Yes, the Subway ovens.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on, I got you
bread
here in a plate. Wheel it in, cook, ding, done.
Oh.
Because you cannot fit an entire body in a microwave. Apparently, that one you can. That microwave is bigger than their oven.
Yeah.
Got a lot of leg room.
The thing
it
is,
goes up to the ceiling.
Ovens. This girl had 4 ovens. How the hell does her cuisine suck that bad?
Hey. If you don't do it correctly.
But how the hell do you spend that much money on something if you can't cook?
And it was his money, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, because, you know, this does play with the whole 50s and 60s tropes.
Yeah, like they sit down for dinner, and you ever read that Saturday morning cartoon, The Lockhorns? That's basically what they're like.
Yes.
Oh, it was completely Lockhorn.
Also, other words she makes up, connoisseur.
I didn't know you're a food connoisseur. See, she's Discount B. Arthur, but she sounds more like Estelle Getty from Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were such a food connoisseur.
Well, hey, we're lucky she didn't sound like George Costanza's mom.
Oh, God. I'm making you Parisian delicacy.
George, try this cordon bleu, George.
My
For
God.
God's sakes, woman! I told you I'm eating it.
Ralph Cramden, everybody.
One of these days, what the hell was
Zoom to the moon?
Bang, zoom to the moon. What's her name? Maggie or not Maggie?
May. Her name was May.
One of these days, May. Bang. Oh, right in the kisser. Bang, zoom to the moon.
One of these days, right in the oven.
Right into the oven.
Oops, spoiler.
Oh God. So all right. So the next day,
are we gonna talk about the fact they brought back the same boobs again?
Yeah, they brought.
Oh, wait.
He brought back the same boobs, and then he introduced her to his friend Red Hulk.
Yeah. It's so bad. And the thing is, this is the gag, and then comes the gag where he keeps seeing the sexy neighbor.
Right. Oh yeah. First of all, you have to make sure that you put her tits on the glass before you walk by the door. First of all. And the guy in lingerie, I don't know what that's about, but well, basically there's 5 people in there. There's a married couple, there's a guy in lingerie, and there's some girl who already has her top off, and the guy that kind of threw her out the window before taking her back into the room. So there's 5 people in there. They're all looking out the window when he gets home.
God.
And after this, Ralph Cramden and Discount Bjarfer get into a really big fight. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get married. You hear me?
Oh.
So like he starts really just kind of wiling out on her. He's just like, he starts throwing stuff around. He's basically like jumping around like "fuck your couch, May, fuck your couch."
The funniest part is like, the house is so clean, we gotta have it dirty. And he starts throwing shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fact that when we get to the killing part, did you notice the one thing that when he offs her, what he does?
Dude, when he chokes her, he's smiling the whole time. He's like,
No, not even that.
First of all, he was not selling that domestic violence well enough.
When he beat her with the salt shaker.
He beat her with the salt shaker, and then he
took the
struck the salt and threw some over his shoulder.
Shoulder for bad luck. For good luck.
For good luck. I was like, what? All right. Basically, all right. Every time he has the neighbor come out, the neighbor basically, I kept thinking, the neighbor like looks like she's doing shit that's in a Def Leppard video.
Yeah, first time it was
it's like,
against the glass. Second one was 2 dudes.
Right.
And the third one, like she's like pouring like, oh my God, she's pouring shit. Like basically watering the plants, and it looks like she's doing something else. I'm like,
no, she's using a dildo as a shovel.
Oh, no, and then there's one where she's watering the plants. Like every time he comes out of his house and they go to her, they need to play just like step inside, walk this way. That's what they need to play. That's what it is. It's like, hey, oh my God. Dude, the dude is standing at attention as soon as he wakes up in the morning.
Well, remember, the music was all from like 73, so actually they have to use AC/DC.
Oh, God. All right, I'm wondering, did Varg study Brian Johnson and figure that he tried to do it and it just didn't work, so he just said, fuck it?
Gotta go back in time!
It's like, I couldn't do it, I die! He's trying to be like, Varg's like, I'm trying to do the Brian Johnson. Like, come on! Everybody go! Do I sound like Brian Johnson? What do I sound like, Euronymous? You sound like you have like tacks in your balls.
Yeah, I have to throw the balls up the ball!
It's very brutal. Do it again.
It's brutal though.
It's very it's very Metzel.
It's very grim and cold and evil.
It's grim and evil.
Grim. True.
It's true Metzel. It's
you must spell true with 2 zeros.
Yes.
True with 2 zeros and cult as a V. Remember, always use V instead of you, or they'll listen to me instead of you.
It's very cult. Yeah, oh my God. That's how he came up with, that's how Varg came up with that. Like he tried to hear Brian Johnson's like, come out! And he like, couldn't do it. He's like, wow! And then, it didn't work.
So the next day he wakes up and he does not remember the domestic violence he no-sold last night.
No. And the funny thing is, he has the scariest part of this, which is funny, as he's choking the girl, as he's choking May, he has this look of joy on his face.
Yeah.
He's like,
he was really, really, really sick of that cooking. Don't get married, people. Really, just don't. Just
like, take my wife, please. Okay, you ain't gonna take my wife? I'll kill her. Now I gotta eat my wife.
Well, yes, he starts cutting her up and putting her in aluminum foil. But like, no, he tried putting one of them in the microwave. So, ladies and gentlemen, before there was girlfriend in the freezer, there was wife in the microwave.
Wife in the microwave, wife in the fridge, and that gives a whole new meaning to the term "eat her out."
Boo.
Like groceries.
Booty, like groceries.
Which I think may have been what was happening in the first scene.
Well, what's he doing? What he's taking her to lunch.
I mean,
and dinner and breakfast.
The minute she got done, she ran the fuck out of there.
He is eating her out.
Here's my thing. He wraps up everything in foil but the head.
Dude.
Yo, you're not gonna wrap the head? No, yo, you're not gonna take the ring off and pawn it before you put it in the aluminum foil?
Nope.
Well, you know, what does everybody want? What does everybody
Yo,
need?
you're not gonna cook it? You're not gonna cook it?
The funny thing is he gets rid of her shitty cooking that apparently there was a whole fridge stocked. I'm like, so if she made the Parisian shit and you didn't like it, why don't you just heat up something in the fridge?
Dude, I mean, straight up, the fact that he ended up getting a bologna sandwich and had a 40 of OE sitting next to him.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. The funny thing is, there's all that food in the fridge. You don't know what the fuck it is. So what does this lady just like wrap everything in foil so you don't know?
Because he keeps not eating it.
Or were they afraid of product placement? Of any product placement, we can't pay anything that we don't have. So we're just gonna wrap a whole fridge in foil.
That too. So he goes to work with, I guess.
It didn't even look like it was food wrapped in. It looked like, seriously, like they just took pieces of foam and wrapped it in there because it looked so like oblong shape. It's like, okay, it's like it's eating a lot of sandwich bread.
Like the thing he took to work, it looked like just a long rack of ribs. Like, I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
I want my baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. I want my baby back. And the thing is, then the weirdos, the guy from the YMCA and the dude from the reject from Rocky,
they're all like, "Hey, what you eating?" And he's like, "Go on, try it." I'm like, "Wait a second." He got the rest of his coworkers eating it also. I'm like, "What?"
I'm like, is this gonna turn into Blood Diner? Are they gonna eat this shit and then all of a sudden start worshiping Sheetar? Sheetar, which basically, if you watch Blood Diner, that movie belongs in the Sheetar. What's your name, shitter?
I'm not even gonna ask what that is.
Oh! You haven't seen Blood Diner yet? Oh, we gotta Google Blood Diner then. I thought you saw Blood Diner. Blood Diner is these two weird occultists. It basically was a homage to Blood Feast.
Really?
By Herschel Gordon Lewis.
Oh.
Yes. And I think Jackie Canan made it or something like that. I forgot who it was. And basically there are these two brothers that take direction from a brain with eyes, and that's their uncle. And they're preparing for the blood buffet. And they run a vegetarian restaurant, and they feed the clientele human pieces.
It sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see it.
And it also has one of the most racist characters ever. this dude fights this wrestler named Little Jimmy Hitler.
Oh
I've heard
no.
of this.
Yeah. There's a kill where basically a guy stuffs a girl's head in a deep fryer and she comes out like a big chicken nugget.
That sounds familiar too. Did I see that?
You
Holy
had to.
shit.
They had like a rockabilly thing at the end where they have like the blood buffet and there's this band playing.
Sean might have rented it.
Oh,
That-
he had. I
That,
probably talked at length with Sean about this movie.
that probably that I may have watched that and just not remembered.
Yeah. Anyway, so these guys eat the thing and they're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
Yeah. Human meat.
And then
Amazing.
it said it's a little bit old and tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. And then he starts killing young nubile girls.
Which who's
First,
the one that
it's-
tried to do the cherry trick?
Well, first off, can we also talk about the fact that they have some of the this movie had some of the worst transitions ever?
True.
Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a transition with him killing a girl, smothering her in mayonnaise.
And putting a giant piece of bread over
Right
her.
on top of her, yeah.
Which
What the
au-
fuck?
which
Where-
automatically, for some reason, made me think of that Tom Petty video. R.I.P. That Tom Petty video where they turn Alice into a cake and eat her like a cake.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. You were talking about the 4 ovens? You know they were all labeled, right?
All labeled too. They were all labeled too.
Right.
Pate, souffle, flambe.
Yeah. A special oven, that flambés thing. Yeah, okay, dude.
Oh, that's great. Even pate. You need a fucking saucepan to pate.
Pate. Shantae.
You better work. You better work. Chef girl, work. Do a twirl. Do your thing all through the kitchen. Work.
Well, she can't now. She's
Cook to work. To the flambe pate.
So the one that she tried to do
City chef. Bonk.
the girl he meets in the bar, she's trying to do some trick with the cherry. I don't know. Audrey Horne did that better, eh?
Yeah. Oh God.
I just finished season 1, by the way. I finished season 1 on Friday. I finished season 1. But this might be the genesis of GTA.
Damn. It was. Oh my God.
So here's my thing. He took her home and basically she just sat there and waited for him to do chores.
Hey, I got to clean the house.
It's laundry day. It's been laundry day and lawnmower day and oven cleaning day and
So she just sat on the couch half naked while every day. Well, this
actually
dude,
I don't know if it was multiple days. I think he just said that all those chores had to be done that day.
that's a lot of chores on a day.
Yeah, it is. But remember who he was married to. Don't get married, kids.
He's like, I don't want my wife's cooking. I hate my wife's cooking. I really hate my wife's cooking. And then he gives that look. So then this dude finally gets it up and has sex with her.
All she had to do was get him mad.
Yeah. You don't think I can get it up? Here you go. Here you go.
And then we see the scene that inspired Vanilla Sky. Which you know all those moves? That move is called the marshmallow fluff. It is my favorite move.
Tommy Wiseau had a better sex scene.
But hey, at least
Wiseau-
he did it with his shirt on.
Get it with his shirt on. Oh, another thing.
He always did it with his shirt on.
All right. Well, I'll bring this eventually because I think after this one, he goes to the doctor and the doctor looks like Varg Vikernes.
Yes.
That's a little later. That's later in the movie. But yeah,
Okay.
it really
Okay.
figures you brought that up because yeah.
Well, because you bring up Tommy Wiseau all of a sudden, and Tommy Wiseau looks like he's been in a black metal band.
I mean, he'd have to be. That freaking Danzig hairline.
This is the Room, the black metal cover, the black metal version of the Room. You're tearing me apart. Satan. Lisa. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-dum.
Do you remember Impaled Northern Moon Forest?
Oh my god. A guy plays the spoon, a guy takes the acoustic guitar, goes, and the other guy goes, Satan, Satan.
And sometimes he has a little Casio keyboard. It's Seth from Cunt. It's Seth.
Satan. See, the Room black metal be like, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark. Satan. Oh, hi, everybody. And the
It would
break.
literally be
Lisa. Lisa.
sung to the tune of Issa by Enslaved.
Yeah. And all of a sudden the thing would just break. Like, oh, hi, Mark.
There has to be a band like that already. Let's find that. There has to be a band like that already. Like, there's no way there is not a band like that. There's a band about Seinfeld. There's got to be a band about The Room. Or 3.
And he has to laugh. Remember, he has to laugh.
Yes.
Lisa. You're so funny.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
No. It's bullshit.
So.
A Broadway play of The Room. That needs to be done.
Black metal version of The Room.
So you notice that the lady in the drive-thru at the restaurant looks just like the lady he just killed?
Yeah,
Yes.
completely.
Is that her?
The dumbest thing is, I want you to. What did he say? I want you to pull up your skirt, expose your panties,
Yes,
pull up your bra,
expose your and stick out your tongue. And she does it.
and I want a Coke. And they drive, and she's like, I'm like, dude, you should have grabbed the Coke.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold E.T. said so.
Oh my god. So, all right, so after he kills the hooker, wasn't it another blonde girl or something he killed?
Well, first some guy digs through his trash and pulls out the fakest forearm I've ever seen and scratches his crotch with it.
Oh yeah, the bum. The bum. Yeah. And now if you're watching horror movies, you're thinking, okay, because remember how the camera zooms in on the hand coming into the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
So you're thinking, okay, this is the beginning of his downfall.
But no!
Yeah, you're thinking this is the beginning of his downfall, and this is how the authorities are going to find out. But no! This dude scratches his balls with a dead hand. He's like, whatever.
Balls, scratches his back, walks away with it. Nothing. It's amazing.
Like, okay. At this point, I paused the movie. I'm like, well, they got to get to the point soon because there ain't much time left in this movie.
So then he meets the worst Big Bird cosplayer ever.
Dude, you want to know the worst part about this? This has a higher body count than Keep Watching.
Yeah.
This has a higher body count than fucking Keep Watching.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, continue.
So then he says, like, you're too good looking a chick. Meanwhile, he can't see her face.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
see your face.
Look at a chick.
You're too good looking a chick to be doing this. At that point, I realized that this is my favorite movie we have watched so far, and it really is. And another thing, it's funny. This past week, we've been talking about how we need to take mental health more seriously, and now we see a film where a shrink literally falls asleep listening to his patient.
and that is Dr. Vicinus, Dr. Varg.
No, Dr. Varg is his doctor. The shrink is just some other guy.
Shrink looks like Larry Davis.
Yeah, exactly. He looks like Larry David.
Larry David.
Long lost cousin of Bernie Sanders.
And that's what I have to do. I have to eat. I have to have sex with these women and then eat them.
He falls asleep listening to it. Then he wakes up and basically it sounds like he just told the guy, "Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing."
Yeah, you're fine.
And I just realized who this guy is. Guy Fieri's great-grandfather.
Oh my God.
He's taken everybody to Flavortown. But first, he took May to Flavortown. Flavortown. Population, May.
Oh my God. So
then you see him cooking. You see him in the kitchen, and he starts to, and it looks like he's starting to have a heart attack. Human meat gives you heartburn, folks.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm fine, I guess." And this is when isn't this when he meets the Asian?
I think so. But no, well, that's when the first brunette in the movie shows up.
Yeah, that was
like finally a brunette.
Wait, like the Russian was a brunette.
I didn't remember that.
The chick, she was a redhead. Well, okay.
Nah, I would have remembered if there was a redhead in this movie.
Oh, you're talking about the brunette that had the cowboy?
Yeah, the extra dark hair, like just jet the fuck black.
You know, the fact that he didn't even fuck her, he just cut her up.
Yeah, in the sandwich. Oh, but before that is when the sister-in-law comes over looking for May.
Where's May? And he sticks a wrap or a piece of sandwich.
It's a baguette.
It was a baguette. Yeah.
Yes. And the thing is, he can't even do this without nearly dropping the baguette.
He
nearly drops it twice.
He missed 4 times to put it in her mouth.
Yes, and he dropped it twice.
Oh my God. And the funny thing is he leaves her, he stuffs the baguette in her mouth and he puts her in the closet and she just stays there for days. And I'm like,
she's not even tied up.
Baguette. Why don't you just
She would have been dead.
But see, first we see her talking to May's head. I'm like, is that why you didn't put the head in foil?
So if she ate the baguette, she'd be dead?
No. She didn't. She was in that closet for days.
Yeah. In fact, and I really got to give them props for this. They paid so much attention to they paid enough attention to detail to make the roll of bread in the sister's mouth actually get moldy.
I know, that's the funny part. I'm like
that is some attention to detail for a B movie.
Yeah, why don't you just eat? Yeah, because I'm wondering why to just eat it. You know, you just eat the damn bread and then you get out when it's at work.
Now, before all this, Dr. Varg Vikernes tells him he needs a pacemaker.
You need a pacemaker.
Well, he looks like fucking Vernon looks like he wants to fuck the nurse.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you want to fuck the nurse? No, you cannot fuck the nurse. You need pacemaker. You need pacemaker. Be evil pacemaker. That way, let you know what time you burn.
Pacemaker is cold and true and grim.
Pacemaker, cult and true and grim, and also it comes with watch. And every time alarm goes off, that's how you know to burn a church. That's how the pacemaker work.
So
that's how the pacemaker works.
So after this, at some point, you see the neighbor using a dildo to tend the garden.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. back to now talk about the neighbor.
So at this point, he goes back home. He sees the neighbor using a dildo to tend the garden. And they make sure to show it to you twice so you know what it is.
Yeah, and you're just like, you got to be kidding me. All right, there we're back. Sorry. It's Def Leppard woman. I mean,
I'm almost surprised they never tried to kill her. Like, have him try to fuck her to kill her.
Yeah, they really kind of dropped the ball on a couple of these.
Yeah. So this is after he kills the Asian woman.
Yeah, in the giant sandwich.
Yeah. The giant sandwich.
Covers her. Like, I was like, what the fuck is he covering her with? And then I see the mayo commercial that comes on right during that. I'm like, oh, that was supposed to be mayo.
Dude, he's got a heart attack right there from all that mayonnaise. Jesus Christ.
True.
Dude, okay, the way that Donald dies is probably the weakest death in this entire movie.
No,
and yet, it's genius.
Yes.
The way he dies is genius and hilarious.
Yes, you see, you can't use a microwave when you have a pacemaker. So he's in the kitchen, and they cut to outside when it looks like someone's like stalking the house or something, when it's actually his co-workers coming to the house. They knock on the door, no one's answering the door. So they just let themselves in, and they find him dead from a heart attack from the pacemaker that he used a microwave near. That is what killed him, off screen for that matter.
And the fun,
Yeah.
then
they find the body parts in the microwave.
And oh my god! And
I
then
didn't realize
the guy,
they were eating.
Thing is, they don't even make it seem like they realized what they were eating. They just get sick.
Yeah, they're like, bleh!
They
And
make no mention that they were eating that the whole time. They just get sick.
Open up the door and they find May's sister. But the one thing you missed though, what was up with like the incredible moving head?
Yeah, they also tried to make it look like the head was causing all the bad luck.
They were trying to make it set up for a sequel.
You know?
Massacre
Probably
2.
Yeah. By the way, the transition from that was the worst transition in the movie. It's just it zooms in on her eyes and then they just turn red and it like zooms in on the red and then the credits go on.
But what is this dude gonna do? Like, like Microwave Massacre 2. Like, take my
Microwave Massacre 2. The head.
Microwave Massacre 2, The Leftovers.
That's exactly what it is.
My wife, please. And instead of take my wife, please, what are these jokes gonna be? I can't find a girl. I get no respect.
The jokes are gonna be that Myrtle Snow takes the head and decides to go after all the men in the next movie.
Oh my god. All of a sudden, this is Scum Manifesto. Microwave 2, the feminist one. Oh my god.
Reckless and wild.
So yeah, watch this. Absolutely watch this. Watch this.
Okay, so what are some of the worst jokes you've ever heard in your life? That has someone's ever said, someone's like, oh, this is the funniest joke ever, and they tell it, and you're just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I have a really bad one that I think I told you maybe twice, and it's you know why they call them nachos? Because they nachos, they mine.
Yeah.
They nachos, they mine.
All right. This is one of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my life, and the thing is, we really need to think. I think it's all in the delivery, maybe this joke, but all right. There was a blonde rowing a rowboat out in the middle of a cornfield. Another blonde drives up, goes, it's blondes like you that give blondes like us a bad name. If I could swim, I'd swim out there and tip that boat over.
Okay, I got one.
That's the joke.
I got one. All right. So, guy walks into a bar.
Oh God, here we go.
Guy walks into a bar, asks his bartender, "Where's your bathroom?" He says, "In the back." Guy goes in the back, looks to his left, sees the regular toilet. Looks to his right, sees a golden toilet. So he goes and takes a shit in the golden toilet. Comes back the next day, asks the bartender the exact same question. "Where's your bathroom?" He goes, "In the back." Goes to the back, goes to the regular bathroom this time. Comes back a third day and asks the bartender same question. Bartender's like, "What do you want to know?" He goes, "Where's your bathroom?" He goes, "Same, you know where it is. You've been here 2 days in a row." Okay, goes back. Gold toilet's not there. Comes back to the bartender, goes, "Hey, bartender, where's your toilet? Where's your golden toilet?" He goes, "Oh, so you're the one that took a shit in my tuba."
No. I forgot that one.
The other
Knock,
one
knock.
is, who's there?
Orange.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Go on.
Orange who?
Orange glad it didn't say banana wave, banana.
So there's one other one that's really bad that I've gotten. Two blondes walk into a bar.
Oh great.
Sits down at the bar, starts talking to the bartender, says, "Yeah, we're here to sell it." Bartender goes, "What do you want?" Ordered a drink. He goes, "What do you celebrate?" He goes, "Yeah, we're celebrating." He goes, "What do you celebrate?" He goes, "Oh, we just beat this puzzle." He goes, "Oh, that's amazing. How long did it take you? 2 hours?" He goes, "No." They go, "No, 2 to 5 years."
2 to 5 years.
Because the label up top is for 2 to 5-year-olds.
Wow.
All right, all right. There's another one. There's this new doctor that he can tell what kind of. We could basically. I'm trying to remember. There was a couple of. All right, there's a new doctor. Basically, he could tell by the way you had sex. What kind of baby you'll have. So the first girl comes in, goes like, how'd you do it? I did it with the guy on top. Congratulations, you're gonna have a baby boy. The other girl comes in. I was on top. Like, you're gonna have a baby girl. The blonde starts crying. What's wrong? I did it doggy style. Does that mean I'm gonna have puppies?
Oh no.
Yeah, that was bad. Hey, we said bad jokes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the other one. It's like this person, like this guy's looking at like he's guessing where these girls go to school. And they all have imprints on their chest. Like one girl has a B. Say, "Oh, you go to Boston." "Yeah, how'd you know?" "The B." Like another one's like with a big O. "Oh, you go to Ohio State." "Oh, how do you know?" "The big O." And she's like, and then she sees a blonde with a W. It's like, "Do you go to Wisconsin?" She's like, "No, but I have a boyfriend that goes to Michigan." Yeah, it's bad. It's horrible.
So I just went on Bing and typed in, "Give me really bad jokes."
Oh God.
So
what's the difference between
bird flu and swine flu?
What?
If you have bird flu, you need treatment. If you have swine flu, you need ointment.
Oh no.
That is horrible. That is awful.
Oh no, I got one worse. What did the fisherman say to the card magician?
What?
"Pick a card, any card."
God.
Hey, I found the bad joke. The new Converge album. Hey.
With the green grape. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? "Breathe, idiot, breathe."
Why do birds fly upside down over buffalo?
Why?
Because the Bills ain't worth shitting on.
Yeah, well, the Bills ain't worth shitting on because the route is in.
All right.
Good segue there. It's 24/7 Jets.
Yeah.
And make that possibly touchdown Jets. Nope.
Oh, congratulations to the Houston Astros for beating the LA Dodgers and winning the World Series.
Their first one ever.
I swear to God, I thought Andy won one with them.
And you said don't get married, folks. Apparently, a dude proposed to his girlfriend after he won the World Series on TV.
Well,
Peter
you know,
Rosenberg-
a lot of
Peter
people,
Rosenberg said the
a lot of
perfect-
people really dream of committing public suicide. So there you go.
What made that better was she's Miss Texas, so she really played that fucking ham up hard.
And how about Papa John? You know, showing how much of a racist piece of shit he is. It's the NFL's fault that people aren't buying our shitty pizza. It's not that my shitty pizza is shitty.
How about the fact that Domino's is better?
Yeah.
How about the fact that Little Caesars is better?
Well, how about the fact that we're talking about pizza when we live in Jersey, Philly, or New York?
Yeah.
No, that's something right there. Think about it. Papa John's is like $12 to $15 a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a triple meat pizza from Little Caesars for $8, and it's better than Papa John's
Dude,
pizza.
I can get a real pizza with bacon, fries, and meat on it for 13 large, which is 8 slices for $11.
Who the fuck puts fries on a pizza?
You've never had it, have you?
Dude, there was a place near you that put fries on pizza.
Dude,
well, one of your older places.
Chris,
Yeah.
we're talking about a state in New Jersey that is known for a college is known for selling sandwiches that have chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, French fries, lettuce, onion, tomatoes. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
the state with an obese governor.
Yeah.
Well, and a racist chief of police.
Yeah.
Monstar,
Well, I mean, every state has that.
Well, not when. All right, I'll let you finish, Chris. Sorry, I don't want to keep cutting you off.
Yeah, I know what you were talking about. That was Little Nicky's. They had the jumbo pizza that you had to like slide through the doorway, and it didn't have fries on a pizza. It had fries on a hoagie roll and a cheesesteak, along with
the fat sandwiches. And in New Jersey, it's the fat sandwiches at Rutgers.
Yeah. Well, in the Little Nicky's, it's called the Fat Bitch.
Yeah, the Fat Beach. It's the PC version. You got to call it the Fat Beach.
No. Dude, this is a Trips and Monstar show. We're not fucking PG. It's the Fat Bitch. Anyway.
Yeah, well, Fat Daryl, Fat this. All right, but no, anyway, the chief of police said, and I quote, said black people are like ISIS. And he'd
I heard
to
that
be on
shit.
the firing squad.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, clearly.
See. But what I was saying, all right, the Fat Bitch is basically cheesesteak with chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, French fries, maybe even onion rings.
No onion rings on a Fat Bitch.
Really?
There is here.
Rings.
There is here.
Maybe it was a different name.
I was gonna say it might be the Fat Daryl has onion rings.
This is the Fat Bitch.
I'm saying the classic Fat Bitch, like Rutgers. That's where.
Well, it's not Rutgers. It's not Rutgers. We have a football team that's better, so it's not Rutgers.
Greasy Tony's, motherfucker. This is where it started.
Okay, that's fine. This is Little Nicky's version. Okay.
Have you ever seen the one in? You know what? As much as I say we Jersey started that, fucking San Francisco's got that shit beat. It's a fucking cheesesteak with mozzarella sticks, onion rings, French fries, and mac and cheese.
They could throw mac and cheese on the Fat Bitch too. So then you go with the Skinny Bitches. The Skinny Bitches without the meats.
Oh, I thought the Skinny Bitch was the vegetarian burger.
No, the Skinny Bitch. No, basically the Skinny Bitch is the onion rings, fries, mozzarella sticks, minus the meat. There's no chicken fingers, no cheesesteak. That's the Skinny Bitch.
I thought the Skinny Bitch was like salad dressing.
No.
Wasn't that like a brand of salad dressing or a brand of something like that?
Skinny Bitch salad dressing. All right, so we need to pick a movie for next week.
Yeah.
How about you guys do?
Gore Girls.
Well, I was gonna say Manborg.
What's it
What I'm
called?
thinking is,
Manborg.
all right. What I'm thinking is, we did October. We did the horror movies.
Right.
I'm thinking either December or November we're going to move into shitty holiday movies.
Oh, okay. So Jack Frost, one of them is in there, I guess.
Yeah, so it's either going to be November or December. We're going to do holiday movies. And the other one I'm thinking, like listener requests.
Okay.
As long as they're not just dumb things. It's like,
Yeah, like, we're not gonna watch Geely.
Yeah, no.
We're not going to watch Manos: The Hands of Fate.
Because we've seen it already.
Yeah.
And everyone's done it.
Everyone's done it. Like, come up with.
Plus, you're not topping what MST3K did, so.
Right. I'm going to pick. Let me see. Let me go to my thingy here.
Oh, God, Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad? What?
Yeah, it's on Bomb Squad. It literally, a group of siblings discover they have hereditary superpowers from their imprisoned father.
All right, I'm going back to my Amazon Prime thing here.
I'm on Prime right now. That's why I'm.
All right, because we gotta pick. La la la. Excuse me. Come on.
I wish they had a section that was literally just holiday.
I figure December we'll do the holiday movies.
Yeah.
Because do you really want to watch bad Christmas movies in November?
Yeah. We should really just actually keep Christmas in December. So.
Yeah, we don't need to become malls.
We don't need to become the Hallmark Channel.
They're already playing Christmas movies.
Dude,
they've been playing Christmas movies since June.
September.
They play Christmas movies all year round.
Yeah,
that's what the Hallmark Channel is. All Christmas movies, all the time.
All Christmas movies, all the time. Man, I got a lot of horror movies. Jesus Christ. A lot of bad horror movies. Ugh. I'm looking for bad movies.
Why the hell did they put Pet Cemetery on here?
All right, I'm Manborg. Oh God, that
Manborg.
Oh God.
Yeah, you see why I put that out there?
Oh, I'm. Hold on, let me see.
Is that on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, and
The Answer.
Manborg. Now my freaking thing.
What the hell is this?
Jesus.
Space boobs in space. I see it on red.
Manborg. Ugh.
I see space boobs in space. Aliens versus zombies.
That's a horror film, but...
House Harker, Orcs, Fire City, and Future World. Is this all Asylum stuff?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Prime stuff. Just all Prime, no matter what. Ugh. 13 Sins, The Neon Demon.
The Neon Demon.
Yeah.
Was that bad?
Oh, fuck that. They took that off Prime. What the hell?
They did? I still see it.
Yeah, no, they took some other stuff off Prime.
I was going to say. Oh,
Like
this is Amazon.
Bolero.
Bolero.
Yeah, we go back to Menachem.
Oh wait, I've heard of
Is that
this.
a movie?
I've heard of this.
Aliens versus zombies?
Alien vs. Zombies. It's right under Manborg.
I don't know. I do want to see Chastity Bites. It looks awful. It's ancient. All right. Ancient blood countess Elizabeth Bathory finds a perfect hunting ground for virgin blood as an abstinence educator in conservative America. But she may have met her match with a brave young blogger and reporter for the high school paper. This just screams horrible.
Yeah. Might as well.
You want to do Chastity Bites?
Yeah.
And it stars Allison Scagliotti from Warehouse 13.
Ah. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that's what she's from.
We'll end the horror thing, and we'll kick off listener request.
All right, I'll put out a post
With Chastity Bites, and just no like any Neil Breen movies. You've already done them.
Yeah.
We'll put a list.
We'll see, and if we've done them,
I'll put a list and see. I'll put a list up and that shit that we've already done that we're not gonna do again.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing Green Lantern. Everybody does Green Lantern. You know, we're trying to do shit that.
Lovecraft, the Relic of Cthulhu.
Ugh, that was horrible. That was
Wait,
shit.
what?
The Last of the Lovecraft. It was shit.
Hey, they got 4 stars. Figure that shit out.
Yeah, it was shit. It was awful.
That's strange.
I mean, we're trying to do shit that's not, you know.
Oh, I know, not good.
No, not only not good. That's not, you know, everybody does.
Right.
Yeah.
We're trying to go off the beaten path.
Like that's why we did the Bye Bye Man right off the bat. You know. Ugh, that was awful.
Bye Bye Man.
It's the Bye Bye Brother, dude.
Bye
The
Bye
original
Man.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Bye Bye Man. Bye Bye Man.
It's the Bye Bye Man, dude.
That wasn't right, man. Bye Bye Man.
Like.
That's only what the fuck? World War A when aliens attack. 2 stars and 52 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, you know, whenever the new Neil Breen movie does come out, we'll do it.
True.
I mean, because he is the Breen.
Welcome to Earth.
Well, we could always do a new Netflix movie instead.
Oh, what's Netflix got up?
The Babysitter.
Oh Lord.
The Babysitter. When Cole stays up past his bedtime, he discovers that his hot babysitter is part of a satanic cult.
Yes, this one's actually supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
So Chastity Bites then?
Yeah.
All right. Chastity Bites it is.
Okay.
We don't watch good movies here. What is wrong with you, Ronnie? You need to get on the bandwagon.
Hey. When I say good, I don't mean Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
I'm saying you've seen my taste in wrestling. You know what I think is good.
Speaking of, we need to start doing that.
What?
Riffing on them horrible matches.
Oh,
yeah.
There's more. By the way, I'm stockpiling, so that's gonna happen.
Alrighty, so all right, it is 11 o'clock. We need to get rolling.
Yep.
All right. Next week it's Chastity Bites and probably more crazy shit. I will definitely have a review of Thor Ragnarok. And
Which is another thing enslaved sing about all the time.
And maybe Bad Mob's Christmas, because why the fuck not?
Oh
It's-
yes, excuse to
and-
talk shit on Mila Kunis some more.
Also, again, hold on.
Hey!
If you really want, if you want to see all these movies that I always talk about, go get Movie Pass. $9.99 a month. Movie Pass. Again, Movie Pass.
Movie Pass.
Movie Pass. Movie Pass.
Movie Pass.
And Star says, they say
Hashtag not an ad.
You know what you got to say, Monstar. Movie Pass.
I've been saying